What's up, what's up? Welcome to the show, my man Ray. What's up, what's up? Welcome to the show, Risha. What's up, what's up? Welcome to the show, girl. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, 58. What's up, what's up? Welcome to the show, Stanton Road. What's up, what's up? Welcome to the show, Stanton Turn. What's up, what's up? Welcome to the show, boy. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Wheeler Road. What's up, what's up? Welcome to the show. Again, we live and direct, full effect. Welcome to the T-Spot. Each and every Wednesday, 8 to 10, Uncensored Network. We missed y'all. I hope y'all missed us. We got a hell of a show for y'all today. I got my two queens with me, the sexy fox with the detox, Natasha with the T, and the one and only Cleopatra Jackson. Like I say, we got a hell of a show. Got my man, the Naughty Shorty from up 640 in the building, the most controversial man in the DMV.
Yes, he is.
Like I say, it's a hell of a show. But back to my ladies. Look. This segment right here is brought to you by Reds for Tea. What's going on in TLC business, ladies?
Not much. I mean, you know, we got a lot going on right now.
Tell them what y'all got going
primarily, you know, we got some deals on the tea. We've been posting different products. Those who have been, you know, infected with the virus, we have what you call a new product called Chaga as well that helps build your immune system. But more than anything, we are glad to be back. Ain't that right, Cleopatra?
Yes, we are. We are very excited to be back
on.
each and every Wednesday, 8 to 10, bringing you guys some very good, exciting.
So I got one question, y'all.
Yes.
Y'all got a new product called the Flaming Onesies. Do y'all make them for men?
Absolutely,
Yeah,
we will.
we do.
Put you right on
do.
in it.
We actually
Slide
are going to have
right
some
through
in
it.
Hey, man.
And we're going to give you the butt flap.
Yeah, we got it
You
with the
good
butt
with the butt
flap
flap?
and everything. Easy access, man. The butt flap.
Slide right through
I
it.
don't need the butt flap, but I just want to
Well,
see
the butt flap going to be for the ladies.
I just want to see the
We'll
Flaming
get you a
Onesies.
butt flap now, and if you want it, you know, we'll slap you right on the butt now.
Nah,
But
nah.
men do wear onesies.
Okay, but
Yes.
can mine zip up in the front, not the back?
yeah.
If that's what you want,
If
we'll
that's what you
customize
want.
it for you.
Okay, all
We'll
right.
Yeah, we
flame
can
you
actually
right on the
customize. We can
front.
put your name on it too.
Want my name on my onesie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, like I said, I'm going to be the first male to try the Flaming Onesies.
I'm gonna hold you to that shit too.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I got
We're
on.
going to take a picture of you
I
right
got
with them
on-
purple cross.
Wait a minute,
Purple
put
Crocs
the, yeah,
on.
put the shoe up there. We doing some Wendy Williams shoe cam. Look at this shit that Horace got on. This is crazy, fellas. This is a no. This is a
That's a
fucking
no.
fashion don't. I don't want to see
Absolutely
anybody
no.
with this damn crock on either.
Hey, shit.
Don't come down that road with that.
Fuck that. It's raining. It's Wednesday. I just threw them on. You know what I'm saying? But look, I say the shoe don't make the man. The man make the shoe.
Is that
Like
what
I
they?
said,
Who said that?
Who the fuck came up with that? You?
I just
said
said
that?
that shit.
Oh, okay.
Shit. I got on some purple Crocs and I'm sitting with two beautiful women. Fuck that.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you did good then,
Yeah.
Horace. Don't worry about what they say, because we never knew who they was.
Yeah. So when they try to get this TLC product, where they gonna reach y'all at?
RedsFitTea.com or Tasha Ware on Facebook and then Instagram, RedDrop_1.
And I am Hollywood Steph J on Instagram and Stephanie Jones on Facebook.
Hopefully next week I'll have my Flaming Onesie on.
You will.
I'm
It's
gonna break
coming.
it out.
It's
you know what
shipping
I'm
this
saying?
week.
With,
so.
with the side pockets. I'm wearing my fanny pack and my purple Crocs. I'm gonna let them know these.
We can get you some with the fur on them too.
These Flaming Onesies. I ain't gonna say metrosexual, but they what they call them? Unisex? What they call them?
They
Joe?
are unisex.
Okay, they unisex.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
unisex.
Look, we'll get you the backwood joint.
Yeah.
No,
What? You don't like the way that
You
sounds?
don't want no backwood? I think that backwood is right
I don't
out
want
there.
nothing that
now.
says back and wood. I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
I like the backwood.
like I said,
Tasha, what you
They
think
gonna
about
like
the
it when they
backwood?
see us in the backwood.
Okay,
It's
I
gonna
like
sell.
that backwood.
like I said, Like I said, these ladies, they got a whole lot of stuff headed for y'all between TLC, Flaming
do.
Onesies. They're trying to get y'all summer bodies back, and some will be up with another 2 weeks or something like that.
Oh,
It starts
yeah.
this week, actually,
week?
Sunday. Yeah,
And a special shout out to
Yeah.
all the fathers. The Father's Day is coming up. You know what I'm saying?
it is.
Yeah.
What Father's Day gift did you
Now,
want?
Father's Day,
What
you
do I want
them
for Father's
onesies
Day?
need to be on then. We need them onesies on.
You want a onesie for Father's Day?
Make something, cook something,
Cook
Cook
something.
what?
Okay.
cook something.
Okay.
What you want
I
to
mean-
cook? What you want to cook?
I mean,
Horace?
she can make some chicken.
The hell with you? What you? I could make more than chicken.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm picking a light menu. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
No, I mean, I just want to relax today. Just sit back
Okay.
and, you know, like I said, my man got
No
the
cooking
Save the
over
Youth
here.
program going on Father's Day.
Okay.
That's on Father's Day, Bam?
Yeah, Sunday.
Why do you invite me, Bam?
So I'll be one of the speakers over there.
Well, I'm
at the
gonna come see
cookout.
what single fathers is out there.
Is single fathers going to be
Any
there?
single
Stephanie
fathers
said?
gonna be over there. That's what I'm
And
coming
you
out
ain't
there to
invited
see the
us, you
single
dirty
fathers.
dog. You just sent me an invitation. Okay, man.
Yeah, like I say, you
Bam
know,
gonna invite us to see the single father. He
Right.
put the single
He ain't even
fathers
let
to
me
the side
speak.
now.
I can
so I know
speak.
exactly who's single and who's involved because I
Right.
don't want no problem.
Can we separate the crowd, Stephanie said. Separate the crowd.
separate the crowd?
it's gonna be a cat fight on Father's Day. Like I say,
I don't want no cat
be a
fight.
lot of bullshit going on. But look, like I say, we're gonna take a quick pause for the calls. This is the T-Spot. We live, direct, full effect.
And we are back.
Uncensored Network, 8 to
Too
10.
damn long.
Each and every Wednesday. I am the Disputed Clown Prince, holding it down. Tasha T, Cleopatra Jackson. Up on deck, my Naughty Shorty from 640. Hey, like I say,
The man of the hour.
bandana hatches.
Can't wait.
Too sweet to be sour.
Man, most
We can be sour. I
hated
like
nigga in D.C. on his way.
Put the kids to sleep if you ain't ready for the bam.
Yeah, well, like I say, we'll take a quick pause for the calls. We'll be right back in a second. This is T-Spot. We'll be right back, y'all.
Rose has that fire for that ass. Fire for that ass. Fire for that ass.
With this weight of the world on my back, I ain't never found no one like you. Who does the things that we do? There's some things I've never been about. One is losing 'cause winning's all I know. And I ain't never gonna stop now.
World is so cold, people even colder. So much stress, though, hanging on my shoulders. My world, my journey, how do I move on? Before I'm done, bet you feel the pain in the song. Pushing for better days, at the end, only God can lead the way. Start off with Go-Go, BYB and JYB, shout out to BU and Big G. For believing in me, came a long way from being stuck in these streets. Mother was a hustler, father was a sucker. Look what they made, one humble motherfucker. Never give up, never will I stop. Told me in 2012, different mind will flaw. People support me, haters can't stand me. Made something out of nothing.
With this
DC or
weight of the
nothing.
world on my back, I ain't never found no one like you. Who does the things that we do? There's some things I've never been about. One is losing 'cause winning's all I know. And I ain't never gonna stop now.
Been laughed at and talked about bad like I'm a joke. Smiling in my face with fake intent, I know they blowing smoke. They be like, Jay, you ever gonna stop? I be like, nope. That's why I don't focus on man, I focus on hope. A single mom with a job to support my daughter. Fill her with knowledge, try to keep her from the manslaughter. To her there's some good, but this world is filled with evil. But God won't let him mess destroy me, so I'll never leave you. Now I can't really grind and network, hit up all the shows, but never stop a winning attitude is all I know. God said that their way is not the path I've paved for you. Believe in self and trust in me with what I've saved for you. Don't let the darkness of this world put out your light. Don't let the doubt keep you down where you can't take flight. Don't let the struggles of your fears keep you out the fight. Don't let the blind kill your shine and
With
keep
this
you out of
weight
sight.
of the world on my back, I ain't never found no one like you. Who does the things that we do? There's some things I've never been about. One is losing 'cause winning's all I know. And I ain't never gonna stop now.
See, the weight of this world can be too much to bear, so we go to God in prayer, seek the one who be there. The pain is unfair. From multiple sclerosis, it tries to blur my vision, but I'll never lose my focus. I just prayed while I wrote this, that I'll be the dopest and chosen to help souls and those who will notice where their real hope is. See, it's in God, I don't care who the Pope is.
Is that the Antichrist?
Oh no, that's just the POTUS. Ha, fake Pharisees attacking us like locusts. But we ain't joking, see.
Hard on myself because I'm great. Teaching my kids to be better. No matter what, I remain a go-getter. Dreams into reality even though they doubted me. unfinished business, never gon' stop, never gon' flop. Straight
With
to the
this
top.
weight of the world on my back, I ain't never found no one like you. Who does the things that we do? There's some things I've never been about. One is losing 'cause winning's all I know. And I ain't never gonna stop now, stop now.
Once again, we are back. This is the T-Spot. Live, direct, full effect. Uncensored Network, 8 to 10. This is what we do. I promise y'all a hot show. Like I say, I am Undisputed Clown, Prince of Radio, holding it down. Tosh with the T, Cleopatra Jackson. And the man, the motherfucker, the most hated bastard alive, the Nordic Short, 640 Bam Morris in the building. What's up, Champ?
It's good, man. Everything is good.
Welcome.
Happy belated birthday to you, Slim.
Thank you, man. Been enjoying this journey on my birthday. Everything ain't been good.
You want Stephanie so different.
So what's going on with you, man? Talk to us, man.
Man, everything good, man. The last album, I got 2 more songs that I'm recording this Saturday on the last album, Successful Ending. It's my last album. That's why it's called Successful Ending, because I got a lot of artists I'm trying to push out there other than me. And we trying to push out there. Like, man, I just turned 43 years old, man. I'm not trying to get no record deal right now. So, especially
that's
after I
right.
won the rap battle. So, I mean,
And you you got an award last year too.
Yeah, you was there too.
I was
for that.
there. I was.
I'm feeling good, man. Host of the year, man. I love hosting. Hosting in radio is what I love doing the most. But every time somebody trying to jump out there, I jump out there and jump in the studio, make some music. I would never. Horace is to blame for all y'all for me making the album after album. So I said, Champ, get back in the studio, write your own shit. Just get it. I mean, so hey,
Well,
look,
that's good.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
He's supportive.
Horace is a lot of blame with this shit that's going on, y'all. Horace got to.
Is he to blame for the controversy as well?
I don't call it controversy.
What you call it? Keeping it real?
I just call it being real with other people scared to say that people are thinking. Because when me and Horace or any other producer have our conversations, they want to say it.
But they won't.
But I'm
They
the one to say
okay.
it.
I got you. So
I'm
you the
motherfucker
voice.
that say it.
I got you.
Yeah,
I
I'm the
like that
motherfucker say
shit.
it. I'm the motherfucker that say it.
So recently,
Put it all on me.
I know, because recently you said that these lazy bastards won't go to work and they getting this unemployment money.
Yeah, they will.
How you? So I'm asking
My
Do you
baby
really believe
mother
that?
called me the other day. She said, I want to go back to work, but when I'm getting $600 extra a week, what's the use of work? You better take your ass off work or you won't have a damn job. Don't try to take me up for child support after that.
But a lot of jobs are really going away though, Bam. They really don't have jobs. Some people.
My mother would. If I just say it, but let's keep it real. A lot of people don't want to go to work because I ain't gonna lie. If I'm getting $6 extra a week or what Washington Post is paying me, I'm not going. Like me and Horace, we never start working because Washington Post is like the media. Like it's mandatory for us to come in.
Right.
So they made it. They lights all the shit down. They got hand sanitizer in every corner. They got masks. Like we had to come.
So
to
you
work.
feel safe?
You don't come. I didn't feel safe, but you don't bring your ass to work. You ain't got no damn job. So shit. What I'm gonna do?
Get the
work.
$600 extra that everybody else get.
And I want to say this, B, before I go on. I'm very proud to have you sitting right here next to me. What you went through with the whole corona thing because my aunt lost her life today.
Yeah.
Right.
And she
So
had a
for you
battle.
to sit here by me and me to talk to you, that's just a fucking honor. Because when I heard you was in the hospital, you was battling with that shit. Like even though we're to help problems, we don't think the best. We think, oh my God, Tosh in the hospital. What the fuck we gonna do? Man, we praying for you. We sick and we can't even function with that because. You know what I'm saying? I know Horace, when I talk to Horace.
You know what's so crazy though? What you went twice, right? To get tested.
Yeah.
They just sent you home.
And that ain't nothing. I'm
And
telling
she had like
y'all,
102 degree
and
fever.
I got tested.
Yeah.
When they stick that motherfucker near up your nose, it's no joke.
And in the back of my throat.
Look, it ain't nothing got. When you got tested for the flu, they stick you up and that shit give you pain. But when they stick you up for the corona, it's a whole different type of pain.
They wasn't even trying to get nobody a test.
They sure was.
They told us to
really
go
that
home.
Hey, look.
It was
they
bad.
They was giving them out. Hey, look, you pay that damn
Yeah,
insurance.
see, because a lot of people got wind of it after. You know, I got it at the beginning.
Right.
So they wasn't giving no
hey,
tests.
I was praying for you, and you look nothing like you did then. You look
I know,
so
right?
beautiful and
Thank
so
you.
refreshful, and
Yeah.
I'm so happy because I ain't gonna lie, I would have been hurt because we lost. I lost my aunt. I lost my 640 OG. Of course, Stacey Tyson
Yeah.
lost her
Her
mother,
mother, yeah.
and then Shine lost her mother,
Yeah.
and it's just been a whole.
It's been a lot.
So the numbers are up,
Back-to-back
right?
deaths.
The numbers have been up.
No,
Well, they're trying to say that the
cases
numbers
been
are
up, but
not.
the deaths have been down.
Right. Okay.
The deaths have
Yeah.
been down.
Yeah,
People
they're
will
saying that
make
it's
it
not
who,
up.
how they gonna make it. Ain't nobody experts to this shit.
Yeah.
We had a few NFL players. Ezekiel Elliott, few of them tested positive
Yeah.
this week. You know what I'm saying?
Because they was doing their protest and all the motherfuckers was out there.
Shit, they ain't even got
And-
tested yet.
Yeah,
No man.
yeah, it was out there. But when I seen you up there, I mean, to make you knowing that what you was going through before that, and still you fight that shit, that's God's plan.
Hey,
man. It's a
special shout out to
blessing
Easy
still.
Baldwin too.
Yeah,
He was out unconscious like 30 days. He had to put him unconscious.
Easy
Yeah.
back. There's a lot of people at
Yeah,
area
Ryan
from
Walk.
Obsession Band was out. Old Diggity, Caddy Music, my producer, he recovered from it. So it's a lot of people that like really overcame from that shit.
Yeah.
Like you didn't even know they had it.
Let me tell you
So-
something. This is the time that God is really speaking to the world right now.
Yeah, I
We
think
got-
he was trying to get our attention. 'cause
We
he
got a
sure
hell of
set
a
us down.
virus. We got the Black Lives Matter. But look, I'm gonna speak on something. There was a video the other day of some young black guys throwing an old lady in a dumpster, man. And see what I'm saying? And we talking about some 70 years ago, our grandparents couldn't even sit on the front of a bus or eat in a white-only neighborhood. For in our life, and being attacked by dogs and water hoses, for in our lifetime to be able to vote, to be able to see a black man take the most sacred oath of office. And
Black
that's,
Lives Matter though,
yeah, but not when
but
we
not
take,
the black motherfuckers.
not when we throw
That's
an
where
old
I
lady in
come
the
in.
dumpster, man.
Right,
Come
that's
on,
what I'm
man.
saying. Black Lives Matter. People saying Black Lives Matters, and we protest Black Lives Matters. But you see a video with 11 youngers and 9 youngers on the other side shooting at each other. That's over 20 lives.
Well, the problem is that we have
Yeah.
to not only know that Black Lives Matter, but we have to also realize that if we take that same energy and put it back into our communities,
right.
and care about
And let's
each other,
build up our
then
businesses.
maybe we will then make so much more of a change. That's where the big things happen. And that's what's not
Right.
happening. You know, when
That's
something
what I'm saying.
happens, then everything goes into that one thing. No, it's a lot happening in our communities. There's a lot of people that can speak on a lot of things each and every day. We can't just let one thing dignify what it is that we're going to do. No, you got to do this stuff each and every day. You got to go out
Right.
there
That's
and
and that's what I'm
stand for it
saying.
all
And
the time.
then, you know, my 640 OG, he was on the news the other day.
Mm-hmm.
He done 17 years. He was involved in the shootout, and right now they call him a violence interrupter. Like
Mm-hmm.
he going to all the hoods and tell them, "Look, this is what I went through. This is what y'all don't want to go through. This is what I did. My mother was murdered at a young age. This is what I did. Y'all don't want to do." So for somebody, for my mentor, for somebody, OG, I look from my neighborhood, the same neighborhood I'm from. That only motivates me to do what I got to do. That's what I did with the Say the Youth program. I feel like everybody was doing live streams. Everybody was doing DJ parties. We was watching Ludacris versus Nelly. But event, nobody was doing nothing for the youth. No
So
program.
with your event, so the event that you have coming up, I know you want to talk about it, but what I want to know is like, what is that going to entail? Is you guys like going out, cleaning up the community? Like, what exactly are you going to be doing?
First of all, it's the program, the cookout, but all the donation has been done for the people for the parents that don't have money for school uniforms, but they don't have money for football uniforms with the start, or tutorial programs,
Okay.
for library programs. It's not just for the food, but we
Yeah.
want to kick it off for the cookout, let the kids know that we got Horace speaking, we got Dr. Lovell from the Gears, we got Big G coming. Big G I didn't want to announce Big G, but Big G was just coming straight for love. He didn't want to be on the fly, nothing. He was saying, "Man, I'm coming," because I show
that's
love. I
good.
got my man coming. I got Ray. I got DC Council, LaRuby May, who wasn't post. I mean, who was in there before Trayvon White. It's a whole lot of pioneers coming out. And when I reached out and I talked to Horace at work about it, and he was like, "Man, let's do it." So I mean, it's all about the kids. Only the donations. I done got $200 from the Ruby made $200 for one person, 30, 50 here, and all that was just to feed the food, because I
Okay.
knew I didn't have enough money to put this program together, but I knew
Yeah.
I wanted to get back to the kids, so I reached out to community, and they has braced me nothing but donations. Like if anybody want to donate your host BAM 640, my cash app, We go on Friday morning and buy all the food, and then we gonna put on the grill macaroni and salad, and then we having macaroni. I mean, a whole lot of food for the kids, but we also give them knowledge. And a lot of people bring their troubled teens. Like I had a girl reach me, it's like, I don't know what to do, bam. I don't know what to do. Bring your son in here. We gonna knowledge him on the street shit because Buggy from BYB, Horace, Big G, Man who was on the news talking about it, everything about it. We all have been through it. And the last thing we want to do is want these youngsters to lose their life over something that they don't have to lose their life because we've been through it. I've been shot. I got the bullet wound right here when I was shot by the police. So we don't want to that our youth go through that. So when I seen that people wasn't doing for the youth, ever since me to put a show together or put an outside event together, I'd rather get back to the youth, and it's much love.
So you do this once a year?
This is the first time I
This your
actually
first one?
started.
Okay.
This is the first one, but after that, then we're
won't
gonna
be
do
the
the back to
last.
school.
Yeah.
We're gonna do Halloween. There's Thanksgiving. There's Christmas. We're gonna do all this throughout the year. But I got a whole lot of people that's backing me. And Ray Williams and Horace No Way, Ray, because she know how to run a stage. President, she gonna help me. Her and Ron are gonna run. I'm not even gonna run it, but I'm gonna just reach out to all the people like Big G. Shout out to Mayor Bowser. Mayor Bowser asked me how many kids that was coming, and I got to give her the count by on Friday morning, and she gonna donate gift bags to all the kids. So.
That's what's up.
That's great. 'Cause
That's
we definitely
good.
have to
Shout out
save
to Mayor
our
Bowser.
youth.
That's
Actually,
my
this
baby
plan
right
was set in motion at Ray Williams' studio. We sat there with one of the
Oh yeah.
council members, and we talked about something for
Oh
the
yeah,
kids.
yeah. That's when we was Commissioner Drop.
Yeah, this time last year. Yeah.
So we've been putting this together, but it seemed like I took the. I was thinking, I was looking at my son, and I'm like, you know what? All these go-go watch parties and live streams and for Tormund U Street, nobody has mentioned nothing for the kids, and they done heard the most out of it. They can't go to school.
No.
They can't do sports
Right,
activities.
yeah. They
They
limited.
can't get tutorial activities. They can't even go to the library.
Right.
So why is nobody? I'm sorry.
Bang, you can break my shit out.
Why is nobody in go-go with the power we have in go-go doing nothing for the youth?
Well, that's why we got you, Bam. I don't care what they say
You know,
about
that's
you.
crazy
I love
that,
the kids,
that
man.
weed is legal and school is closed. Who'd have ever thought that shit, man?
Yeah.
Well, schools being closed is never going to be a good thing for
Right.
anybody.
But why all this power we got with Trayvon White, with all these powerful people around the moat and all these people we got to go like Big G and all that, and that's my man. But I still question everybody, why have none of y'all got together and done nothing for the youth?
Well, it was for you to lead the charge, and that's why we
Well,
got
we gonna
you.
do it, man.
So
We
now
gonna
they
do it.
got to follow suit.
They ain't got to follow suit because we gonna.
They need to.
Well, you do it one way, and then we need them to come back.
Nah,
and
we
do
don't
it
need them to
better.
do it because we gonna work with the same people we got like Horace, Buggy, Mike Angelo, all the people that care about community, and we just gonna get together and we gonna do it again and again and again, and then we gonna support the youth all the way. So if they don't want to get with it, that's
Well,
fine.
I'm gonna
We
make
still
sure I
make it-
donate back.
Yeah, we still gonna make our
I don't
moves.
want no trouble.
Hey,
with
let
you.
me tell y'all
move.
something. Even though he's an asshole, he's
He
a
got a good
conscious and he
heart.
got a good heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He
Now
doing it for the kids,
from here to Sunday, let's see who we gonna cuss out between here and Sunday. Somebody gonna
He
get.
said he gonna give him the business tonight.
You got a good heart. You going in the right place.
Yeah, but you gotta be in the hood, man. I'm in the hood. I'm on like Brandon Moon said, man. We shaking hands and kissing babies, and we live by that, and that's what we do. We do a lot of stuff for the community, but we never post that stuff because it's
You're not
straight
supposed to.
from
'Cause you're
the
doing it
heart.
from
Ain't just from the heart,
Yeah.
man. You know what
No,
I'm
you're
saying?
not looking
Ain't
for
about-
accolades. Nobody's
Man,
looking
it
for
ain't
accolades.
about
They
all
do
that,
things for
man.
Hey, let me ask you a question, man. And I've been around you a long time, right? Anybody that get on Bam nerves, you know when he's pissed. When he pull his front teeth out and go on you.
Bam, you better
He's
not pull no
pissed.
damn
Oh.
teeth out
I ain't
today.
going on tonight, bro.
Oh,
He
okay.
will pull, when he pull them out and he start going on you, man.
I'm
And
gonna tell you real talk. Like when I first came in the game, I was doubted. Like I was doubted. I was always bashed. I was hating on it even before I came out with my first record, because Backyard put me on that pedestal, like that Uptown pedestal, like young and good. He this and that. So I was always hated. But when I came, I overcame everything. They said I couldn't rap. What I do? I win a rap battle. They said I couldn't host. I hosted every go-go from the Howard Theater to Coma Station to Fast Ace to everything. Like, it wasn't like me. It was like overcoming everything, and I was humble until the time that when people doubted me that I couldn't do something, and everything I was up against, I overcame it. And then my mother called me like, man, you ain't got to prove nothing. Why you doing this? But I just like, I'm a Gemini with my heart on my sleeve, and when people try to disgrace me ain't nobody could do that. That's why I don't even, when I make my music, I shoot it out. North Carolina, South Carolina, Miami, Alabama, this and that, because they respect my music more than they do here.
So tell the viewers something that we don't know about BAM. What is it that we don't know about you?
First of all, I'm not a rapper. People think I'm a rapper. I rap to honor my sister because my sister died from birth control pills. And June 17th, we just celebrated 17 years that she been gone. So I really want to honor my sister, but when it really got popping and people started supporting me, like I never even wanted to do it. I really I did the joint with my sister, and I did the Animal first track, and I did the Animal remix. That's why I say Horse is to blame and shit. Horse like, man, you gotta put that shit out. You and the mean on it, don't y'all kill that shit. So I reached the shit out of Atlanta, and I learned out when Atlanta, Raleigh, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, they embraced my music more than DC has ever had. So when I got that, I was like, shit, I'm on to something. And I just kept making music, and I never even worried about DMV. I kept pushing out there. But when I used to do DMV shows, like every album release party I had, it was packed out, 300. And most DMV artists couldn't pack out a fucking bathroom if you paid them.
Damn.
No, I'm just being honest.
Right.
I'm being honest. People don't get to rap music the way I did, but what I did was a kind of scheme. I used the hosting game from Go-Go to bring it to the rap. So people that see me host, I like host shit. If he can host like this shit, I'm gonna see his rap show.
Right.
So when they see my rap show, they
you
was
use it
impressed,
as
and I
leverage.
kept it going.
What-
It's going hand in hand with everything.
What's the hardest thing about hosting? Hardest thing you have to deal with?
You?
Damn.
The hosting is not hard because you got your mindset, you got your drink, especially you got your payment and all that shit.
Oh, you ready?
So when you go in there, you get your drink, you like, hey, okay, man, it's Big City Dream Horse, that's in the building,
Right.
man, my man Nick in the building. Everybody turn up, the Virgo's birthdays and everything, man. We in the building, pop, bam, 640, let's drink with me.
But what
Support
you
the
do
ball,
if
let's
the,
drink.
if the
It's
crowd
it's
is
natural.
dry, though? If the crowd is dry,
That's
what
his
do
job.
you do?
If the crowd is dry, you gotta hype them up not to be dry. That's your job.
But sometimes you had them crowds that's just...
I never had.
So what if nobody's there?
I never. But guess what?
Nobody shows up.
But guess what?
What?
I have to learn as
It's the
first.
same
I
show.
never went into a place that, from Big City Dreams to big promotions to Bounce Beat, I never had a dry crowd.
Okay.
So I don't know what that feels like. Because that's why when my promotion coming in too, that's why I get tickets from Horace or Dexter and them, because first of all, if they give me 100 tickets,
You gonna sell?
I'm gonna sell
I
all
heard
of
that.
them.
I heard
And
you
I
gonna
already
sell
got
all the
100
damn
people.
tickets, yeah.
Already got 100 people that's with me, so I don't have to worry about hosting in front of a dead crowd because my people are going to be there. That's why I sell tickets, and people don't want to sell tickets. I sell tickets for me, not them, but
Right.
it still looks good on them.
Gotcha.
I sell tickets because
Well, I'm gonna get you
want-
sell some of these damn onesies, ain't we, stuff?
Hey, listen,
You can sell them.
listen. I want 100 people in there off the break. That's for BAM 647 tickets. So I know who birthday is. Even though it's not right, I know who died that week. I know who got married that week. I know who celebrate anything that week.
Oh,
Might
you
be a
good,
graduation, any fucking
Yeah.
thing. But I know when they come to my show, I know what they're there for. So that's what stays in my back of mind.
Yeah, Horace is like that. He writes all the people's name down. What's going on?
No, I don't write people down. I
That's
know.
what he do.
You
He be
just gotta
doing that
stay
shit,
clicky.
don't
And that's
You
what
gotta remind us.
a host is there for. And people don't understand this. And me and Billy Kid talk about this all the time. That's why me and Billy Kid was the 1-2 punch of it in 32, but now 32 with Jay Watt, so he don't do it as much. You have to know your people. You have to know who coming. You have to know what the promoters, like I know Horace, if he booked me to do a show, I know who his crowd is.
Yeah.
He gonna have 44 Landover, women from uptown, but they all old school, so you have to, like one day we was in the we was in the Tacoma station. Some ladies came up. You know how old they was? 84 years old.
Damn.
And I took pictures with them, and they said, "You made me feel good as a host." I know when I seen them elderly ladies in there, I know to tell DJ Chuck B, look, slow it down, get them old school, some 80s, some 70s, and we gonna make them feel good. See, as a host, you gotta know that. People just want to host the host, but you gotta know the crowd. You gotta know what you're dealing with. You gotta know everything, and you have to study your audience, and that's what it is, and that's what I do, and people don't know how to do it, and that's the advantage I have on other hosts. So that's
let me ask you a question. We talked about this a while ago.
Right.
When they tell you it's not in the budget,
I sell tickets.
Okay. And what have I told you about the budget?
Right.
200,
Right.
4,400, 4,600.
4,600 for 4,800 don't mean nothing.
Well,
same difference.
Yeah,
It's
same difference, man.
Yeah, but now is, I'm glad you mentioned that, but now is so some of these bands not getting booked because they still want to deal with the same price. Like I deal with Pep. I said, nigga, if I charge you 200 for it, I'll bring it down to 100 because we're getting back to where you can't have the full capacity.
So how is this going to work on
that's a
Thursday
call-
at the
that's a hater call
VFW?
right there.
That's a hater call.
I
Come
bet
on,
you.
call haters.
Was it 100
240-467-5970.
If it's whole 5, it's 50%. If it's whole 270, you're gonna have 135 people.
Damn.
And the crazy thing is you got
And I
to,
still came on my budget because I'm here for the culture. I'm not pressed for no money. So if I gotta come down my price, shit, gas money to my drive and all
So
that
how
shit.
long do y'all think these clubs going to be able to stay in business like this? 'Cause they-
Some of them gonna stay in business, some of them gonna fall on
yeah,
their face.
because, I mean,
You
we
talking about
can't keep taking
135
hits like
people.
this,
There's
yeah.
no way they can.
you talking about 135
And then wait a minute,
people.
when we get in there though, how's that gonna work?
Including
I gotta
the
be
band.
6 feet away.
And with masks.
How's
We
that
ain't gotta be
gonna
no
work?
6 feet away from me.
I just got here.
Especially
Yeah, we
Miss-
right. We got to
especially
call a
Miss
band. Here
Stephanie.
go one of your haters. Here go Bam's haters, y'all.
Hey,
Might
welcome
not
to the
be-
T
might be a
Spot.
supporter.
What's going on? We live with the T Spot. What's your name?
Hello.
Hello? Welcome to the T Spot.
Hey, who is this Key?
Hey, Key B, what's up? Clanging for life. Hey,
Oh, that's my man too, KB. You ain't
Yeah.
put me on that September 5th
Hey, man, matter of
show.
fact-
I'm gonna blast you after this.
September the 5th, Cranking for Life got a big event. It was an Amvest Farm out in Gaithersburg. You got a
You put me on the
yeah.
show. I'm mad.
Still Familiar, EU,
Heart hurt.
Belladonna. Who else? Oh,
Re-up,
Proper Utensils.
re-up.
Yeah, tell us
whole
about that
lot.
party,
Still for me.
KB. September the 5th. It's going out. Bring your chairs, your cigars, and what else we got going on that
Talk
day,
about you
man?
ain't put
You
me
can
on the
bring
show.
you can bring your blankets, bring your own liquor, bring your cooler, please cool
bring
up
your
with
blankets.
liquor.
I'm bringing my blanket.
And it's in Frederick, horse, not Gates.
In Frederick? Okay.
Maryland.
Now,
Oh,
what,
Frederick,
what made you go
Maryland.
out Frederick this time, Champ?
Well, I mean, I never done nothing in Frederick. Well, actually, I did something up 611 one time, but I've never done nothing in Frederick. But I wanted to get the people out that way, especially something to come out to, because a lot doesn't really go on in Frederick County and the Hagerstown area and stuff like that. So I wanted to bring something out there to the people, and I wanted to do something. It's funny because I had this party out promoting it before all this pandemic hit. So I wanted to do something outside for the summertime, and it just so happened, I guess it looks like I planned it at a good time. So hopefully we should be good on the 5th.
Hey, so what the biggest question people want to know
Man,
is,
fuck that. Why I ain't on the damn show, nigga?
hey, Key B, are there going to be hotels available for
I know,
those who are
'cause I
traveling?
can't ride
God
back
damn,
that
we
far.
can't ride for that long.
Yeah, well, I'm working on something now as far as with the hotels, but it should be something coming up. I should have something in place by the end of July as far as the hotel. And Bam, Bam, I thought you was at MIA that weekend. So you
Nah, I look, I'm actually now I gotta stay hometown. But one thing I was just talking to you about, Barry Davis. I don't know you heard I was on the show. I was like you one of the hard promoters that keep on, you keep moving, you keep rocking, you keep going no matter what. And even if I'm not on the show, man, I definitely respect what you do for the culture. You don't get a lot of respect or recognition what you do for the culture, but you have definitely put it down from Tacoma Station. From I remember when you was out Frederick on the 611 were burying them. Like you been pushing Blitz no matter what, man. You kept pushing it. My hat's off to you.
Bravo,
because
he
you
bringing it
definitely
all
been
back,
bravo.
man.
Hey, look, you been grinding hard the whole and I told people I was mad when you wasn't on the ballot for promoter of the year. You could ask Dan. I was mad. I was mad because you've been pushing the whole from 2019 when I met you to all the way to the end of 2020. All this bullshit that's going around. You've been rocking and moving, man. And hats off to what you've been doing, man. I love that, man.
All right, well, I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to hear, other people say that, even though I'm not in it for that, but it means a lot to hear people, just acknowledge you. So I appreciate that, man.
Hey, Slim, like I said, you got a hell of a lineup going out there.
Hey, look, I'm out. Hey, look, if you need me, I'm out there, man.
You seen the plug. You seen the plug, right?
Coronavirus. Hey, look, coronavirus discount, man. Just hit me up, man.
Hey, Bam, definitely, I'm going to house you, though, because, you can't help me out with something, you know what I'm saying,
Regardless, if I'm not on there, I'll promote the shit out there, John, because that's a good movement you want. I need to come out there and enjoy my motherfucking self. I need to get out the house. God damn, I need it. Get me out the house. Just put me on. Hey, look, you ain't even got to pay me. Just put me on a flyer so I can just get out the house. God damn. Look, wifey, look here. I got a show, goddamn. I need to get out the house.
Everybody bring your light.
KB, what I want you to do is, once you get them hotel arrangements set up,
I'm gonna
definitely let us know,
because I'm with
coming back from Frederick off them drinks will be kind of hard, man.
Oh, yeah. We don't want
Yeah,
no
just let us know the hotel, John. Or y'all can go to Priceline or Booking.com and y'all get a discount.
All of us will
yourself.
still be out there.
We
with
trying
the
to get it. We
blanket.
trying to get a discount through Cranking for Life. You know what I'm saying?
Then we get a suite, nigga. I'm out there.
Okay.
Oh, you heard him.
Penthouse suite.
But I need my own room.
Hey, Keeb, you
I
get a chance.
fucks like a champion.
Shoot me a flyer
Y'all don't wanna be
so we can
in
put it
there.
up. Let them know,
Because they
man.
asking. They already asking on the
Hey,
timeline.
look, I'm gonna block my own room. I don't want to be in a room with whores or Tasha or Steph. They don't want to be in a room with me. I'll
Yeah,
wait
you
the
gonna have
fuck.
the onesie
I'll
on.
wait the
We
whole
selling
fucking
the
day.
onesies
I'll
down
put the
there,
website
too,
on.
Keeb.
Hey, that
Damn
make this
right.
joint. Hey,
We
look, I put that
selling.
onesie on. This print hang real heavy in the onesie.
Hey, look, laws is
better-
selling. Fuck what's hanging. Laws is selling.
Hey, quick question, Keeb. Are they going? You gonna have vendors out there too?
Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. I'm still looking for vendors. I have a different vendors now lined up. But if you know anyone that's vending,
I know a couple.
Because you're not allowed to bring food because the vendors are going to be selling food. But anybody that wants to sell jewelry, T-shirts,
I'm there.
Oh, yeah.
That's me and
whatever.
Stephanie.
Oh, that's Stephanie.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
If
Stephanie
Stephanie
will
show the
be
ass,
there.
I might buy two off the
She
break.
gonna show the ass. We got the butt flap.
Hey, look, I might buy two tonight then. Shit.
Shit, we got it.
Fuck it.
Hey, like I said, I want you to keep me posted and send me a
Heard
flyer.
that, Ron?
You know, that's my black.
we can
Oh,
put it
Rhonda,
up.
no, I talked to Rhonda. Told me that's my sexy black chocolate right there. I don't hide nothing from my
know that's
female.
right, Rhonda. He
She
coming
know.
home with the
Hey, look,
onesies,
Rhonda
girl.
already know, nigga. I love me some Stephanie J.
Hey,
Goddamn.
Keeb, quick question.
Hey.
When is the early bird tickets going on sale?
The early bird tickets, they're already on sale. They went on sale, I want to say like April 20th or April 17th.
We be
The
behind
early
April.
bird tickets, they're on Eventbrite. I just sent the flyer to you.
Send me
just
the
sent
link to
flyer
my
you.
inbox. Bam Moore's inbox. Please send me before I can share it. Because I definitely want to support you on that. That's a big thing what you doing, man.
Okay, I texted. I'm gonna send you the link, and also, I don't know if y'all forgot or not, but my band, Proper Utensils, will be back doing something again real soon too.
Oh, we know that, man.
Hey, oh, we
definitely
know.
that.
Hey, look, man. Like I said, me and Horston had plenty of late night conversations at Washington Post when we was working about you. Like what you doing, though. Like you take chances that most promoters want to take. And for me, Bam 640, the hardest fucking working grinding in the DMV. I love what you doing because you take chances and you get that shit done, man.
Hey, let me-
and it's much respect from here.
Let me tell you something about Kiwi, man. He do it from the young and the old. I've never seen up the Coleman Station on 4th Saturday. So many Metro Access buses pull up. and they coming to party, man.
Hey,
Hey,
dog.
this ain't a Metro Access
Right.
bus.
They coming to
What you
party.
doing with the Metro Access buses?
Hey, dog. Hey, look.
He got them
Hey,
in
KB.
line, man.
KB, hey, listen. I remember one time, like, last year you do a joke for my birthday, and for the record to all y'all think that I agree with everything me and Big G say. Me and Big G was actually beefing that day. Like, we actually had some words, like, we was, like, right, really about to fight. But as Teddy Bear and my sister calm us down, we sat down and we had a good talk, and our relationship had never been tighter.
You pull your teeth out?
So it was you. I was about to. I was about to. But KB, I thank you for putting that thing together at the old Metro Club for my birthday. And me and Big G sound like beef that could have went further. It never went to the internet. Nobody never knew about it, but we squashed that beef, and it was all because of you threw that party right there in the Metro Club. So,
know that's right.
brother,
That's
I thank you for that.
Hey,
I thank you
KB,
for that, bro.
Like I say, keep me
You welcome, no
informed
doubt.
with that flyer, right? And maybe, Uncensored Network can probably come out there and do something live out there, something telecast, sit down with all
Yeah,
the
we
bands
need to
or
do some of
something.
these live broadcasts that
Yeah, we
set
ready.
up.
We ready to
Yeah,
move
we need
around.
to do some of
Ain't
that.
that right, Brian?
I don't have a problem with that at all, man. Any ideas you got, just shoot them to me, and we'll go from there, Horace.
All right, I'm gonna shoot you that
Always,
Brian number, man. We really need to do some live broadcasts.
Hey, matter of fact, you get a chance, man, get some of your band members together, give us a call, we'll bring them on, talk about the show, what's going on, Crank for Life.
We want them to play
Yeah,
live.
want 'em to
They
play
can
live.
Yeah, we got to. I forgot we got the alteration to play live. If it ain't feature
Okay.
Bam 64, you can't play.
Oh, shit.
Get the hell out of here.
It's already
Just come to the T-spot, baby.
Hey, Key
not on Saturday.
give me that lineup once again on September the 5th, man.
You got Proper Utensils featuring James Funk, Still Familiar, EU featuring Sugar Bear, Belladonna, and the Re-Up Band.
Who the DJ that day?
DJ Frank White, of course.
Yep, that's it. DJ Frank
That's a
White.
man. He
Oh,
know
man,
you.
That's
He
the
don't
main man
never.
right there.
Hey, look, you need to add Bam 640 in there, then we selling out.
Shameless plugs, man. Shameless plugs,
I know that's
man.
right. Promote yourself, man.
I know that's right. Flaming onesie. I'm promoting me too.
Hey, Key, like I say, we want
Hey,
to
dog, when you need me, just call me. It ain't
Let me ask
nothing.
you- I'm gonna ask you a question. You said we selling out. Is that like a bar guarantee?
Bar guarantee everything. We selling out. You with all them bands with Bam 640, I'm gonna sell out some motherfucking tickets. Now, you got Belladonna, you got Proper Utensils, you got EU and Re-Up. That's already in Montgomery County. Oh yeah, I'm definitely selling
That's
out.
Frederick, baby. We in
got-
Frederick.
Frederick.
That's still Montgomery County. Just like it's right next to it. It's just basically like
That's Frederick, nigga.
it's Frederick, but it's like across the street. Hey, hold on.
You ain't.
hold on.
You don't know
Hey,
geographics.
KB.
I won't give your ass no
I
word,
done
man.
performed at 611. I performed in Moe County. I performed at Hagerstown. When you talk about Frederick, you talk about Moe County.
We talking
They
about
coming.
270 deep.
No,
man.
they slide right through it. It's right on the same. It's same on the interstate.
You said Hagerstown and Moe County.
Hagerstown,
It's the same thing.
Hagerstown, Moe County, Frederick. That's all. They all coming. It's all in the same game. That's right there.
Long ass drive.
I performed out there. You haven't done a show.
But long
out
as you
there.
sell the damn tickets, that's all they care about.
Yeah. Hey, Key, like I
Get the people to
say,
the show, Bam 640.
we're going to talk to our president, Brian Brown, and see if we can do something. Maybe come out
I
there
thought
and,
you was talking about Trump. I thought you was
go out there and
Hey,
set up
Bird
and do
Davis.
something, man.
Asbury Davis, the king of Moe County. That's on my line right now. When you throw something on Fredericksburg, Moe County is coming. It's nothing
We ain't
to
talking
them.
about Frederick, but we talking about Frederick.
Yeah, we
Man.
talking about Frederick. Hagerstown, I've been on that. I done fuck bitches in every type of city.
Oh,
right
God. There he
there.
go.
I was trying to
He
keep
got
calm.
bitches in every
How long
I told
ago was that?
y'all.
How long
I
ago
tried
was
to keep
that?
calm,
You
but
probably about 10 years
y'all was
younger.
pressing me.
I told
Y'all
you.
was pressing me. I'm trying to keep.
I'm losing my viewers. I'm losing my
I was trying to
viewers.
keep on. Hey, listen. I was trying to keep it on low, but y'all pressing
Bam,
me
you
to this
said,
shit.
he
Hey,
said, y'all,
Ron,
I
hey,
think
Ron,
he
He gonna have the ones
They
on
pressing
and the
me
me
shit.
hanging out the onesie.
I
Bam,
am.
they not ready for the information
Yeah.
you provide. Go
Hey,
ahead,
Key
bro.
Rock
Bay.
with this thing in the
Matter of fact, when we
onesie.
talk about next week, right? Make sure I got a number so the vendors, we can get it up to the vendors. So let them know
Okay.
time, set up, all
You
that
can give 'em
cost.
you can give them my number, and then I submit everything. You know what I'm saying? And get it
Jay,
cleared.
you band
TV,
hard.
make
The
sure we
number
can
is-
sell these onesies out there now. Make sure y'all they not gonna put us off the ground.
Hey, I'm going to be
Okay?
out
Hey, listen.
there in the onesie
Yeah,
and
they
the
got
purple
the
Without
crop.
models.
I'm gonna put in the onesie.
Wait a minute, show him that shoe before he
Hey,
go.
listen.
Hold on, take the shoe off. Can
He
you,
already
look at this
seen
shoe
that.
that horse got on. Ain't this some bullshit? This is crazy. Can y'all see this?
Horace
This is
got on the
terrible.
motherfucking
He gonna wear that. He
purple
gonna wear that.
rain.
No.
Purple rain.
Hey, look.
Hey, look, I'm gonna wear a
hold
onesie. Let me tell
Hey,
y'all,
let me-
all y'all women's wear the onesie
We are.
with the fat pussy.
Y'all
All
can
y'all
talk
little
It's
about,
gonna be out.
you
all
can
y'all
talk
little
about these
dick
purple
niggas don't
crocs
buy
all
the
you want.
onesies because it's not for you.
Hey,
It's for us niggas.
I'm going to say something about these purple crocs. Prince was
It's
the only
for-
dude that
it's
wore
for us
blouse
that's
and heels
blessed.
and fucked all your women, all right? Don't be mad about that.
Prince did. You right about that part.
Hey, Key Bay, like I say,
The onesie is
next
not
week,
for the
I
little
want you
dick
to call
niggas.
in. Make sure we
I
got
know
some
y'all
flyers.
want to sell, but
And hopefully,
We gonna sell it to them, okay?
the hotel
gonna be
accommodations
mad
as
as
well.
shit
You know what I'm
when they-
saying? That's
girl
gonna be real
mad
important
as
right
shit when
there.
they come up with them
They're
motherfuckers.
gonna be mad at them
My
regardless if we got the
number
ones on or
but
not
the
if
number
it ain't
for
right.
Vegas is 202-748-6565. And the early birds are on Eventbrite right now. I'm great seeing the link. Once the early birds is $30. Once they gone, the hard ticket and the general admission ticket is $40.
Oh, that's good. That's a good
I
deal
want the
for these
$30
band.
ticket because I'm
No,
like,
we got to order it now.
I ain't
then.
get my unemployment yet.
Hey, like I
Nah,
say,
like a motherfucker.
Crank It for Life
want bands
is
talking
going
about
on
how
that night.
unemployment.
Bring your chairs, your coolers, your cigars, and your
My
bottles.
And
stimulus
your
check-
onesies.
My stimulus check be mailed Monday, so I'm getting my motherfucker. See, I waited till all
they
my
give me
stimulus
one.
check. My stimulus check be here Tuesday, so I'm ordering my $30
Oh
ticket.
my God.
For
I'm
me and my
done.
two bitches,
Hey,
man. I
hold
got
on,
two
one more thing.
bitches.
I know that's
man.
right.
Everybody don't forget. Bring your lawn chairs, bring your blankets, bring your no tents, but your lawn chairs,
No tents?
blankets, umbrellas,
God
all
damn.
that.
You talk
KB?
about Kiva. You said bring the blankets with the onesies. That's a little
No
situation. I see a
tents? God
situation
damn.
with
Hey,
Right underneath
KB.
that blanket.
that.
Come on, man.
Hey,
May not make it to the hotel.
like I say, man, Crank It for
God
Life,
damn.
September
Right
the
for life.
5th,
Shit, I can't bring a tent.
Frederick,
I'm
Maryland,
gonna give me
man.
some good head
A
before
hell of a
I go on
lineup.
stage.
You still can. Under the blanket. Under the blanket.
5
Behind the
bands,
tree.
$30. You can't beat this, man.
Damn.
5 bands, $30.
And bring your own liquor. You can't
Oh
beat it.
shit! All the liquor
shit.
you want, bam, we gonna get
shit.
fucked up.
Oh, yeah, we definitely
your own
We
liquor,
gonna bring
man.
extra onesies for you.
Hey, Kiwi, man, I appreciate you calling in, champ. Much love, Slim.
Thank you. Bye.
Be safe.
All right, champ. Make sure you holler at us next week, man.
All right, my man.
All right, my man. Holler at you.
I was with him. I definitely with him till I ain't no tent. That's when I get my best head ever. ain't
He
lying.
still talk about the head, bam, no head,
I'm a
bam. We
head-
gotta go to break, bam.
Hey, look, man. We got to take a quick
Gotta go to
pause for the
break.
calls.
We gotta go to
To all my
We-
thoughts, that's
She thinking about head.
and to all the women that
She
inbox
thinking
me,
about a break.
asking when they gonna call in. Y'all call in later. They about to go to a break, man. Go ahead.
Hey, this is the T-Spot, man. Like I say, live and direct. Often wrong, always correct, man. Uncensored Network, 8 to 10 each and every Wednesday, man. Hey, he got me all
got
fucked
you
up,
all
man.
fucked
We got our
up.
He got me
horse
fucked
all
All right,
up,
y'all.
man.
It's the T-Spot.
It's
We
the
going to
T-Spot.
break.
We'll be right back, y'all.
I'm forever a legend, nigga. That's if I die or if I live. Boy, my city know exactly what I did. Boy, I'm forever a legend. All them late nights on the block, holding rocks, hoping 12 don't kick the spot. Boy, I'm forever a legend. And I don't do it for the gram, it's for the fam. Trying to feed me and my mans. Boy, I'm forever a legend. All this hard work really pays off. Now I'm in the truck, no days off. I'm forever a legend.
What you think I do it for? Early morning, late nights, trapping out the corner store. Naughty boy lifestyle, still pull a kick, door 640 to the casket drop. Feel the switch up, bam 640. I ain't gotta touch you for you to get fucked up. Wherever DC legend, paranoid, sleeping with my weapon. Shit gets real in a matter of seconds. Rest in peace, dread. Prices on my head. I know it's some fuck niggas that wanna see me dead. God's plans though, I ain't never stand. Cold of these streets, trying to stay on my feet. Niggas talking reckless, like shit sweet. When I'm dead and gone, my city gon' remember me forever. Legendary, gave you all I had in me. Moving in silence, yeah, I know the feds list. Between me and you, got my bitch whipping this.
Forever a legend, nigga. That's if I die or if I live. Boy, my city know exactly what I did. Boy, I'm forever a legend. All them late nights on the block, holding rocks, hoping 12 don't kick the spot. Boy, I'm forever a legend. And I don't do it for the gram, it's for the fam. Trying to feed me and my mans. Boy, I'm forever a legend. All this hard work really pays off. Now I'm in the truck, no days off. I'm forever a legend. They know I started in the trap, whipping white in the kitchen, serving packs. Boy, I'm forever a legend. And I'm in the streets coolin', I'm reppin' my set, Southside.
your baby mother favorite trapper while she keep on texting. Say them boys want smoke, I make my young boys get them. My hollow tips hit your body cause you keep on flex. Niggas don't want no smoke for real until they get their ass smoked for real. They keep on laughing and playing until the joke is real. We on a mission to get it. Hitting whoever ain't with us on the way to the chicken. With persistent precision, nigga. That's if I die or if I live. Boy, my city know exactly what I did. Boy, I'm forever a legend. All them late nights on the block, holding rocks, hoping till don't kick the spot. Boy, I'm forever a legend. And I don't do it for the gram, it's for the fam. Tryna feed me and my mans, boy, I'm forever a legend. All this hard work really pays off. I don't need a truck, no days off. I'm forever a legend.
Niggas say so much, all I can do is laugh. All I do is get cash by serving good gas. You can pass if you want, but I'm forever a legend. Hang with ex-convicts, drug dealers, and them fellas. Hit your melon if you wellin'. That's just the city in me. I'm from uptown, but I make my name in Northeast. I stay low key, unless you want some OZs, cause I'm a master grind, forever legend. Bam, 640.
Forever a legend, nigga. That's if I die or if I live. Boy, my city know exactly what I did. Boy, I'm forever a legend. All them late nights on the block, holding rocks, hoping till don't kick the spot. Boy, I'm forever a legend. And I don't do it for the gram, it's for the fam. Tryna feed me and my mans, boy, I'm forever a legend. All this hard work really pays off. I don't need a truck, no days off. I'm forever a legend.
I put my work in on that block. I hit them pills down in my sock. I finesse around the clock. I spun that bin, I bust that clock. Certified bitch, check my records. Scream 5 and twist my fingers. Go wherever, feel no danger. I'm a legend, bitch. Ain't never snitched, don't have no paperwork, but I be where them killers lurk. My men to put you on the shirt, the gutter, bitch. I swear to God, I came from nothing. Niggas kill you just for bluffing. Stuff your turkey full of stuffing. Bad and letter, bitch. I go and get it every day. If I do nothing, I get paid. It ain't no sleeping, I can't hang unless it's profit to be made. You moving backwards in the way. Watching my moves and throwing shade. Wishing you had a set the claim. I'm a legend, bitch.
That's if I die or if I live. Boy, my city know exactly what I did. Boy, I'm forever a legend. All them late nights on the block, holding rocks, hoping till don't kick the spot. Boy, I'm forever a legend. And I don't do it for the gram, it's for the fam. Tryna feed me and my mans, boy, I'm forever a legend. All this hard work really pays off. I don't need a truck, no days off. I'm forever a legend.
Once again, we are back, live, direct, full effect. Uncensored Network. We are the T-Spot. I am the Speedy Clan Prince. Hold it down. Sweet Tasha, Sexy Fox with Detox, Cleopatra Jackson, and the motherfucker to my far left. Naughty Shorty from up 640, Bang Morris. What's up, champ?
Behind the black hole, what it do, man?
Oh my God. So Tasha, we got some videos coming up. Bring us into it.
So we just wanted to touch on what's been going on with the Black Lives Matter movement, just all the killings of our brothers and sisters out there, just seeing a lot, and want to kind of get some of your thoughts on what's been happening recently out there.
Want to up, and that's what they're going to do regardless. And then you have the looters, and the looters almost exclusively are just there to do that, to loot. Now people are like, well, what did you gain? Well, what did you get from looting? I think that as long as we're focusing on the what, we're not focusing on the why, and that's my issue with that. As long as we're focusing on what they're doing, we're not focusing on why they're doing. And some people are like, well, those aren't people who are legitimately angry about what's happening. Those are people who just want to get stuff. Okay, well then, let's go with that. Let's say that's what it is. Let's ask ourselves why in this country in 2020, the financial gap between poor blacks and the rest of the world is at such a distance that people feel like their only hope and only opportunity to get some of the things that we flaunt and flash in front of them all the time is to walk through a broken glass window and get it. That they are so hopeless that getting that necklace, getting that TV, getting that change, getting that bed, getting that phone.
Wow. You know what's crazy though about the whole thing about the looting? I know you two motherfuckers be no good because y'all take too much damn time to
Cut
shop.
the bullshit.
Well, I'm
Y'all
not
get
gonna
caught.
loot. I'm not gonna loot in where I live. I'm not gonna be. I wouldn't be a part of that. So I wouldn't agree with any looting. Yeah, I feel like if we're out here for a cause, let's be out there for a cause. If I'm not gonna be out there for the cause, then I'm not gonna be out there for the cause. So I would disagree with any looting. So that would be my disagreement with any of that. Like I understand all of that stuff, but I'm not looting because I'm not going to be stealing from businesses that are, may have given their last dollars. They might not even have insurance because everybody look at it and they say, oh, that's what insurance is for. Well, what if that person didn't pay the insurance? What if they don't have insurance?
We talk about our own communities too.
There we go. Those are the things that I think about. Like I don't want. What if flaming onesies is on that street?
Right.
Okay. What if we just open our storefront? Do I want the people in my community to be stealing from me? Because that's what it is at that point.
So what was amazing to me about the video was not so much as the looting when she talked about why Black people are looting because they feel like they can't get these things at any other time, that we will walk through a broken glass window. And when you think about it, we are disproportionately affected.
Absolutely.
When it comes to pay at work.
Yep.
I'll never forget when I had just got out the hospital 3 days later, my boss said to me, when are you coming back to work, right? That was so disrespectful when I almost died, I almost lost my life. So these jobs we sweat for, and I make really good money. So I'm not in some of the categories that other people are in. But what I will say is that we have to take a look at why these things are happening. Even with when we go to fill out an application, should it say, should we have to give our race? Should we have to say that we're Black? I don't think we should.
But it's always been optional though, right?
They say it's optional.
Cut the bullshit, y'all.
What you got to say about it, babe?
So what you think? Which
you
part
think
do you
about
think is bullshit?
Her broke, dusty ass was just trying to get some free shit. Let's be honest, man.
Do you think that's what
people
she was
always
trying to
saying
do?
Black Lives Matter? They be saying Black Lives Matter, but it's been black on black crimes happening, but nobody's marches or done nothing then.
So
I understand.
Wait a minute. So you think that it was bullshit when
Cut the
Mayor?
bullshit.
Do you think
Tell
it
her
was
cut the
bullshit when
bullshit.
Mayor Bowser put Black Lives Matter in the middle?
Nah,
of the
that's
street?
my baby. I was with
Okay,
her.
But that's what she said.
Black
though.
Lives Matters, but let's keep it average. The average on black crimes versus white crimes, white people that kill black people is only 38%. But black people that kill black people is at 78%. So come on,
So
man.
where the problem at?
We got the problem is with us.
That is true.
Absolutely.
The problem is with us, but nobody want to admit to that shit.
But why is
But
the
you
problem
didn't look
with
at
us?
what the
It
ratio that
goes
she
back
provided to us.
Hey, look, I understand. Hey, Mayor Bowser, know I'm with her, man. I stand out there 100 flowers. I voted for her.
We have nothing against Mayor Bowser, but what I'm saying
Mayor Bowser
is
did,
that
but people bashed her for that. Or she
no,
just trying to get votes.
I love
I know
what
you
Mayor
did.
Bowser did.
But how many
Woo!
votes? How many? Hey, Horace, what I said when we was at work? What I say? Look at this shit. This shit just
Well,
girl just said
Black
a whole
Lives
month.
Matter
And
said
look
that
how
it was
many
a
people bashed
distraction.
her and
They
voted
say
that.
they
No,
Black
she's
Lives
actually
Matter
being
said it
sued
was
for
a
that,
distraction.
though. She's
She
actually
getting
being
sued
sued
for that.
right now for that.
So
You know, at the end of the day, at to me, all lives matter, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
okay.
hear what you're saying,
But-
but again, we are the biggest affected. Think about
We
just
are the
COVID.
biggest affected
We are the ones that are
race.
dying the most.
Right,
We
but guess
make
what?
the less
That is
amount of
affected,
money.
yes.
I mean, come on, we are really getting our ass
guess
kicked.
what?
I mean,
the
but
only-
when you look at it, right?
no
when
one
you go
has
out
never said that all lives didn't
into the
matter.
inner
That's
city,
the problem.
they're not the ones social distancing.
They're killing the
They're
black
not
man.
staying
That's
in the
who
house.
the police is killing.
But guess
the
what
black
though?
man.
If black men was killing white people and they was white lives matter, would y'all be putting this much energy into it? I'm asking.
Well,
Yeah, if that race was an issue and if they were getting treated the way that we're getting
But
treated,
guess what
yeah,
though?
I wouldn't have a
Y'all
problem
keep
with
saying
it.
Black Lives Matter. First of all, Black Lives Matter is sponsored by a white dude. Most of the people that
Oklahoma.
been
I'm
doing
just
it,
talking
doing this
about
shit,
me being a
protesting
black
on
woman.
white-
I don't care who
No,
speaks.
I'm
I'm about to
answering
say
this.
that
I'm
I
just
can't
telling you
speak from
this.
nobody else's race. I know I'm raising a
I'm just
black
saying
man.
it.
I'm raising.
And I
I have
understand
a
it.
black son. Okay, so when I'm
And I'm
talking
raising
from
a black
my,
son, two
okay,
of
so
them.
when
So I
I'm
understand.
talking from my black son, so therefore when I see other black men being killed and I see white men, hunting them down because that's what they're doing. hunting
Right.
him down,
Right.
then I have a problem
It's
with
not
that.
right.
And
It's-
if I see two black people hunting down a white
guess what?
man, it's still
A problem,
wrong.
yeah.
Amen.
Nothing
That's all I need,
changes
because
with
I
that.
know
If-
my fans.
If white people go and loot in their community, it's still
And I
wrong.
understand what you're
Nothing
saying.
changes with that. I'm telling you, Stephanie will not be going out there looting. I'm not doing any looting out
But this
there
is what
in my
I'm saying. The
community.
perfect
I'm
person
just
is
not gonna
coming
do that.
for this argument. The person is
It's
coming.
not
He's
an
going to get.
argument.
Right.
No, but I'm saying this. And Horace, no, in my job, I'm only taking my job for instance. I got white people that love us. You Horace know we got Spanish people love us. We got African people. We got all
Yeah,
races
but
love
we
us.
need to love each other. Is
Right.
the problem.
But this is the problem I got. We'll march when a white person kills a black man, but it was just a Trinidad shootout
I saw that.
when 4 niggas got killed. And nobody want to march or say nothing about that, but we still skipping over our own shit.
And the old
and
lady,
going
they
to
throw in the
other
dumpster.
shit.
Yeah.
Well, but
I mean, at the end
That's
of the,
all I'm saying. We go all Black Lives Matter. I'm with you, sister. Let's march. Let's protest. Let's do whatever. Let's buy waters. I'm with you. But I'm just saying we have to think about all lives.
Yeah.
Like people scream to say Obama was the best president. Obama ain't do shit. Be honest with you, Trump
I
has
don't
did
agree with that.
more for us than Obama has done. If you really look at it.
I can't speak on what.
Shout out
Obama
my,
did,
and you
I'm
know
sorry.
Trump
I agree.
bogged down on the FCC and said, don't bar motherfuckers for what they say on Facebook. Trump did that. Say let them have a freedom of speech on Facebook.
He the main motherfuckers ain't the dumb shit too.
Right, but guess what? He barred on that. He can't go on that. A lot of niggas seen their first $1,000 that they ever seen in their life because they got a Trump stimulus check. Let's be honest.
I
I'm
didn't
not
get
saying
a
none of
stimulus
us-
check, so I don't
I ain't
know.
get one.
They ain't
I
give me one.
I ain't get one.
They ain't gonna give me
Stimulus money
one.
is all, but you still gonna pay that
That's
money
still
back.
your, yeah. You
Right,
still
but
gonna
I'm
pay
just saying
taxes on it, but they ain't giving it
he
to me.
didn't
So.
sign off of it, nothing.
But it doesn't.
And y'all give
Stimulus
my man
money.
right
But
here.
he, get
Y'all,
your
hey,
ass over
listen,
here, Brandon.
y'all give Trump all that motherfucking. No, y'all give Obama all that credit.
Who gave
No, I'm
Obama
not giving Obama
anything?
no credit.
All them stimulus checks went to crab legs, Tito's, and big screen TVs. So that motherfucking money
Hey,
went.
look. Matter of fact, I don't like to bomb in nobody's show, but I'm gonna get up and let my man, cause this is his type of subject.
Brandon,
I'm gonna
come
get
on.
up and I'm gonna let him talk on it.
This motherfucker here gonna buy me a new phone with that next hosting party money. I know that much. You didn't knock my phone down 3 times, man.
Brandon Moon, what's up, baby?
Brandon, we just actually play another part for Brandon, another clip for him. Let's see what Brandon.
So we can
take
hear
is on it.
what lives matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Every grocery store looks like this. Every grocery store looks like this. Everything is either on the floor. Look at this. Can't even get no fucking food for my kids, G. Look at this. Came in the store to try to buy something because I'm not a thief. Look at this. In my hood, can't even get no food for my kids. Babies need milk. Can't even get nothing for my kids, bro. I feel like an animal, and black people made me feel like an animal. Y'all did this to us. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the store. Look at this. But this is what we're fighting for. This is honoring George Floyd. People who already couldn't feed their kids, now they really can't feed their kids. Look at this. I am so devastated right now. I am so devastated right now, G. This is not okay. For us to have to live like this, we do stupid shit like this all the time, and we so black proud. We so black and proud that we ain't gonna never be honest and be real about what's really going on. Y'all are so wrong for this. You came in your neighborhood and fucked up your shit. I'm not a thief. I'm not coming in this store and stealing nothing. And ain't nobody gonna turn me into no animal or make me feel like a thief. Y'all let them white folks send y'all off once again. Look at all this shit on the floor. Look at all this on the floor. Everything. Everything's on the floor. Tissue. We couldn't even find tissue
Wanna
less than 2 months
welcome,
ago, and now it's on the
Brandy
floor.
Moon. He's also a part of Uncensored Network. So we wanted to get his views on the looting.
Yeah, man. You mean?
So, Brandon, do you think she's taking this as an opportunity, or do you think that she's coming from an authentic place?
Was an opportunity and like what? Just putting it out there, or?
Well, she was saying she wasn't stealing anything. She wasn't a thief, but she wanted to show how black people, she said our people, went in and damaged that store, and now she has nowhere to shop for her kids.
Yeah, I mean that just goes back to the things we were saying on my show. Was about the old lady being on the news and she crying that she couldn't get no groceries or nothing like that. And it's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I be speaking on why black people do so much Bama shit, you know what I'm saying, is because look at this. Like, them people can't shop nowhere. What does that have to do with George Floyd dying?
I agree with that.
Or doing anything? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made a post today, like, they done turned the peaceful protest into the Unifest. Like, people out there dancing and drinking.
Bringing the bands
Females
out,
going to the protest to get a number and probably get took to the room or some shit like that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't for because somebody died, police feet on they neck. Like, it's just sad,
if y'all
man.
gonna break
It's
up something
heartbreaking.
and loot, break up an IRS building.
Yeah.
Destroy the taxes.
Yeah,
break
get
up
that
break up an
motherfucker,
Equifax.
right.
And
No.
get rid of credit reports,
They not
man.
doing nothing like that
No,
It
because
has to be a
This is
cause.
real
If
shit,
you want
man.
to do something for a cause, then we need to do it for a cause. We're
Yeah.
not going to be looting.
So
and
why do
it
you
doesn't help
guys think
anything.
that our people are such opportunists then?
I mean, you gotta look at
Well,
the
because
ripple
they're
effect.
going there for one. When people go to loot, they never went to go for the cause. They're not there for the protest.
Yeah.
Their agenda when they got up was to do the looting while you went for that
But the
cause.
underlying
Because they
issue
knew the
is why are
distraction.
they looting? They're looting because they know they will never get those things.
But you can, like,
No, the game is not set up for us to win. No, you got T.I., y'all got all these people.
Can I say this one time?
It's their hustle.
Can I say this one time? Black people are not down like they used to be. Like,
hell
black
nah.
people up right
We
now.
live a
Like,
lot
people
better
got good
financially.
jobs.
That's true.
People is getting income. People, if you're not getting no money right now, it's because you choose not to get money. It's so many benefits, so many things, so many jobs. You can create your own company for $200 and sell any type of natural products or whatever, but people choose not to hustle. That is a mentality. That has nothing to do with what a person can't
But
or
the
cannot
game
get
is
or
not
afford.
set up for
That's
us
material
to
shit.
win, though.
That's
Regardless,
material
it's-
shit.
Take away the material things. It is not set up for us to win. We don't own shit. That's
Yeah,
what y'all
but by-
fail to
by
realize.
choice.
Even if you have a storefront, you don't own the fucking land. You don't own nothing.
I'll say this though,
But
coming
you
up
can
through,
still eat off the land.
just coming up through Georgetown. This is about before the protest, and I seen all the storefronts closed, windows up. Other than like Prince and Prince, others who've been
Yeah.
there for like 30 some years, who probably bought the building.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you look at it, it's a ripple effect. We fuck our stores up. The people that in our neighborhood work in the stores got nowhere to work. You just seen there's nowhere to shop, baby food. People going to the pharmacies can't get their medicine, man. I mean, it's sad. I mean, we don't go out to the white neighborhoods and do this shit like that.
Yeah.
We come to our neighborhoods and we fuck up. And a lot of us, we just come out to fuck up. We're not part of the protest. We coming to fuck up.
One thing about us as black people, we never have a plan.
No.
You know what I'm saying? These white people have thought about what they're doing thousands of years ahead. We don't even think past tomorrow about what the fuck we about to do out here. So how the fuck can we even get ahead if our mind is not even conditioned to move ahead? Nigga care about what's on Love and Hip Hop. Nigga care about when the Jordans coming out. Niggas care about all this frivolous shit instead of building your empire up brick by brick. And you can compete because there's black people out here in position. They ain't like niggas is pure slaves. It's black people in high positions right now. You know what I'm saying? And anyone can get there with the correct mind. It's a black man sitting at the table with all white niggas on the back of a $2 bill. They didn't have him in chains and so it's all a mindset. The sheep gonna be sheep and the kings is
But
gonna
I
be kings.
still- I
And
still
let
know
me
that
say
the
this
cause
one
is stacked
thing.
against
Let me
us.
say this one thing. The biggest misunderstanding that the world has always said about black people was everybody was kings and queens. That is false. Everybody was not a king or queen and shit. Some people were peasants, some people were slaves, some people just ain't have it in them. And a select few of people were kings and queens. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's crazy with all this looting and breaking and setting fires in the stores? We don't realize when they come back, the prices gonna be high.
Yeah.
They're gonna be higher.
Exactly. Look, I look at it right now. When you go into the store now, you're paying $20 for a pack of chicken wings.
Well, I'm looking at my stock, and I know it was nice and fat, and now they look like some
And
shit.
that. So, Brandon, I did have a question for you because I saw your post. For something you wouldn't mind speaking on
Go ahead. I'm
about
speaking
the
on anything.
police brutality.
Yeah.
And I saw when you had, if you would just touch a little bit on when you had stated that when you had gotten pulled over and your whole incident with that. So can you just speak a little bit on your situation with that?
A couple of years ago, you know what I'm saying, I was a victim of police brutality. A police tried to pull me over for no reason. Say I was coming this way, and the police tried to pull me over coming straight at me for no reason, because I'm in a nice car. I didn't do anything. My tag's good. Everything is good. And he chose to try to pull me over. And he was a cop that has extensive record of police brutality. So, you know what I'm saying? Me being me, you know what I'm saying? I took him on a high-speed chase. You know what I'm saying? And they end up hitting my car at 100 miles per hour and flipped my car over 3 times and almost killed me. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real stuff, like when I was in the passenger seat of that car, I seen my soul come out my body, and I seen myself in the driver's seat. My soul was in the passenger seat.
So what happened after they?
You know what I'm saying?
Rammed you?
Yeah. And after they rammed me, I came to. My car flipped over 3 times. I came to, and they draw the guns down on me and took me out the car with no ambulance, no nothing. And my neck was fractured, and I didn't even know like my neck was fractured. Like when I got to the hospital, the nurses was crying for me because I was like 1 inch away from dying and shit. So they went to the news outlets and they put a false story and said that it was all my fault. I hit the car and all. Like, they completely lied on me. Like Internal Affairs wasn't involved in this investigation against the police and all that. I could have sued the police and won money, but I chose just not to go through all that. I'd rather just do my time and come home and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want me trying to fight a legal case against them affect the time that they were going to give me. So that was like the double-edged sword what they had over me.
Got you.
Like the guy in Atlanta, we were saying that sleeping in the Burger King parking lot, and what led him to run. I mean, like we just talking about the other day. You know, as black men, once we get that record, man, we're fucked.
That's it.
So how does that affect your thoughts on police officers, though? Moving forward, when you get pulled over, what are you thinking now? Let me say that.
One thing I know as being a realist is that every police officer ain't bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And from my experience, when I give the police my ID and I say, you know what I'm saying, nah, officer, I ain't involved in nothing out here. I'm a grown man. You can run my name. And they run my name, and I talk respectfully. They ask them how they day going, woo-woo. They take my ID, run my name, and give it back and go about their day. But when I enter the conversation with the police negatively, like, man, what the fuck you pulling me over for? This and that, or this and that, it always went left. Because at the day, these cops are human beings. So can't nobody just say if a person come at me and just say some wild shit, like when I'm walking up trying to do my job, which you are a servant to the community, and a person just say, man, fuck you, police, or this and that, you're going to come, your energy is going to be off towards that person from the start. The world is about energy. So the energy that I give out is the energy that I'm going to get back.
And once again, once you do all that, and when he says, sit tight for a second, buddy,
just
your
like
ass going to jail.
Just like the dude in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? He didn't deserve to die. No. But at the same time, you rumbling with the police, took the taser from him and aimed it back at him. Even if I'm a police, if you do all that to me, I fuck around, kill your ass out there. If a person aimed any type of weapon at me, and I have a weapon, I'm potentially going to try to kill you.
But okay, so we want to talk about that. Now, we had another case where a white man shot up a church, right? They drove this motherfucker to Burger King. Yeah. So, I mean, they didn't kill him, though, but they killed the black man. This is what's happening.
We got to understand that. We got to understand that we were enslaved and brought here. We're not here by choice. Like, it may look all good, but at the end of the day, our history, these people enslaved us and brought us here. The game would never be fair for us. And you have to be a realist and understand that the game would never be fair for me and work around that to still be successful. Yeah. This shit ain't built for us. This is a Western way of living. Ain't none of this shit for us. The holidays, religions, none of that shit is for us. So to partake in that shit is almost blasphemy to the ancestors and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you look at my shit, I don't celebrate none of that shit. No holidays, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't
Is
us.
it a religion thing that you don't
No.
celebrate it, or you just believe like I'm not selling any?
Nah,
you feel like it's pagan holidays.
It's pagan holidays.
Okay.
This is all devil worship, and that's facts. You can look it up yourself.
yeah?
Christmas is a pedophile holiday, and that's on paper for real. Like, come on, man. Like, people gotta wake up. If you're gonna be conscious, you gotta be all the way conscious or not conscious at all. It ain't no such thing as half conscious and half still in the shit. Like, when I choose to say what I say on the internet, that's why people hate me so much on the internet. Is because I say how I feel and I say the real, and I got receipts to back up what the fuck I say. Because you can go look this shit up and you be like, damn, bro, it's telling the truth. But people are scared to do the research because people don't want to come out of that way of living. People been indoctrinated into that way of living for so long. When you say something to fuck up that type of living, people want to attack you because they don't want to believe that.
Yeah.
They don't want to even think that's true. They like, oh, that ain't true. He lying. He fake woke.
I agree with that.
But I'm focused. Like, man, come on, man.
So moving forward, right, with all the incidents, the black old lady we saw up there in Trinidad, and the old lady getting thrown in the dumpster, man. How do we even try to correct it ourselves, man?
Man, for one, we got to just start and look within.
I
Like,
agree.
one thing
Yep,
about black
that's what I
people,
say.
we pass judgment on so much other shit. But when this nigga pass judgment on us, now we defensive and now we can't do no wrong. Like,
Our communities, man.
I said this on my show. Okay, slavery happened. We had 400 years of slavery. But we've been killing each other for 1,500 years straight.
Right.
So
What's
we put that
worse?
same
What's
passion
worse?
into our communities. What could we do?
So you know,
Hey, this why he my co-host, cause he keeps it real.
when I was looking at the Trinidad shooting, right?
That man crazy.
And half their boys was running ahead of them, and the other was behind them. And y'all shooting at your boys.
Yeah.
They in front of you. You know,
People who have no understanding on why they thugging out here these days.
And they got caught.
When gangsters back in the day and my era, niggas being gangsters, a gangster is a nigga that take his responsibility, his home, his people, and protect and a protector. Nowadays, these youngins classify gangster as a nigga that just shoot anybody. You just go out the window and spray the 30 clip, and you don't care who you hit.
Right.
You know, you
Life.
don't even hit your mark. You kill a little girl. Like
Right.
Donetta Wilson, motherfucker, that was one of my close friends. Me and her solid. And motherfucking her daughter got killed because niggas came around there and was thumping and killed the little girl on some nut shit.
Yeah.
That ain't real to me.
No,
like,
that's
and that's
not-
when
I
I
agree.
started looking at
100%.
it. And the crazy thing is, I seen that shit when I was in jail. Like, when I was in jail, I'm looking at the news because that's all we can do is really look at the news and sports in jail. And I see Donetta face on the joint. And I'm like, what the fuck she doing on here? Then I see the shooting and her daughter get killed. Man, that shit was heartbreaking.
They ain't even get the intended person.
Yeah, they ain't even hit the mark.
They never do.
So this woman, because Donetta is a solid woman. This woman lost her daughter to somebody that just came around there shooting for just on some wild shit, and lost your child.
yes,
Your child can't even grow up and
Mentally, how
live
do you
her
think
full
yes.
potential because niggas came around there on some fake beef shit, beefing over blocks that we don't even own or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's some nut shit. I can't respect that. Like,
nope.
And we gotta drain our swamp. Like, I'm gonna be on the white people ass if they fuck up. Of course, I'm gonna talk about that. But if our black people fucking up, I'm talking about that too.
Yeah.
I'm not biased to this shit. You can't just, you just like people be on the joint talking about I be belittling black people. No, I'm saying the truth. I'm saying the shit niggas scared to say because a nigga probably beat y'all ass.
Somebody hears it.
Yeah. I know what I'm
Hopefully
saying.
they hear it.
And we
hears
definitely
it.
touching person by person because it's people that hit my DMs all the time with different knowledge they done looked up off of the things I've said,
that's
and
good
they
then.
starting to go to the way of knowledge instead of ignorance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to force what I say on somebody. I'm just saying it, put it in the air, and it's up to you to decipher it and take it and do what you got to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to teach, not preach.
I mean, the sad thing about it, I mean, you just look at it. Buddy of mine, he just posted today. He was in Walmart and asked a young man, so give me a few feet. Said the young man got into all, verbal judo with him. The young man followed him into the parking lot and pulled a joint on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
And-
crazy. It's crazy. I made another post when I said, as a youth, when I carried a gun, it was never for to defend myself against a racist white man. It was never. I never left the house when I was on my thugging shit. I never had a gun to defend myself from I feel like a white man.
Who was it to defend yourself
from my own people.
From his own people.
Okay.
But
From my own people.
I just wanted to
You know what's crazy though? I feel safer around a redneck.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't feel safe around none of them motherfuckers.
No. At least,
you know what I'm saying?
At least you know,
but
you know where they
you know
coming
what I'm saying?
from. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what I'm saying? Because
they just
all
sneaky
white
as
people
hell.
ain't
Yes,
evil.
they
All
are.
black
Whatever the
people are
fuck
not
they
good.
come
All
from.
white people are not evil and shit, man. And people
I
gotta
agree with that.
be able to decipher
But
the
at least
two.
you know when you around a
Right.
snake. At least when you see a snake
Right.
and you know
I
a
need
snake,
to
at least
know.
you know what you're
I
dealing
ain't see
with.
his head.
Be honest with y'all, this is why I roll with Moon, because he's so educated on the stuff that I'm not educated on the political shit. I can tell you about some street shit. I can tell you about some motherfuckers hating. I can tell you about some global shit. But he's definitely educated on that. And that's where we come as Culture Radio, Collision of Solid Individual, because when we link up, he got his knowledge and I'm learning off him. Like I learned like a whole like this other like the whole girls. Man, I had girls in my inbox. What you mean you can't have no OnlyFans page? I just said the man said ain't no balls bitches that got OnlyFans page. They don't show their body like that. So I mean,
Y'all caught a lot of flack behind
we
there
just
too.
trying to-
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just.
You just said it's a lot of ways to come up.
I'm just saying, just like
We did 2,000 views on just his
a boss woman got many ways to get paid, man. And you know what I mean? I can see if you get naked to do something else bigger. But these hoes just getting naked to get naked and shit. That
They want
ain't
that-
real.
they want-
that
they
ain't
want
real to me.
Subscribing
Yeah.
to these pages?
Who? I ain't describing the shit. Bitch, you better get naked for free.
I knew y'all had ass
Lucky a real nigga fucking with you.
Bam got a front row seat on that page.
Bam say he done subscribed. I love that.
Man, your man Moon.
I'm done with you,
Moon saying.
Hey,
Hey, bitch called me talking about your man Moon hating on my OnlyFans.
You better
I'm still a member.
Don't worry about him.
Bam the only member.
If I'm a fan on a OnlyFans page, I'm here to check the revenue because I sent it and shit. I'm behind that.
That's right.
Y'all been cool though. Y'all been cool though. Y'all been cool on y'all first show back. When this nigga came into the store, he had 3 months of shit build up. And boy, he blasted the fuck off, dog. And I let him go. And that's what you love though.
No, you blame you was flaming fire though. You know what
I
I'm
didn't
saying?
blame
You just ain't let him go
I
off.
let him
You was
go.
throwing
I
you
didn't blast
throwing.
off like he did. He talking about OnlyFans. He talking about, but a lot of people down Trump just because what he say. And one reason I like Donald Trump because he don't give you no bullshit.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
do
say
too.
whatever the
I do
fuck
too.
is on his mind.
And one thing about Donald Trump, see, people get it fucked up when I talk about Donald Trump and shit.
He a
I
businessman.
don't care
Yep,
about
that's how he run the
no
country.
political party. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Hillary supporter. I don't care about none of that shit. But at the same time, I'm not gonna allow him, man, if he not doing his job. If he doing his job, I'm gonna say, yeah, he doing his
Right,
job. Because
yeah.
I look at politics, I study the shit, I look at what's really going on in the world, and cut out the media shit, because the media paint a picture of something.
they sure do.
You gotta understand, when white media goes against another powerful white man,
Yep.
he's going against the agenda.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because white media don't go against no white powerful
don't.
man if he going with the same shit they on.
Yes.
Period.
Absolutely. Fake news.
Oh, hold
That's
on.
why.
And one thing
and
I
that's
can
why
say
he's
about
serious about that.
There's a lot of niggas, and I'm gonna talk about this, and I don't mean no disrespect them, but there's a lot of niggas before this shit happened saying they was bosses, but at the end of the day they was on live. Go niggas that supposed to be having stacks, their mother was bringing them food and all that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you can't fake like you
Right.
bosses. Then when that shit hit the fan, like we was still living. Moon was still coming to my house. We was still popping 4 or 5 bottles. We was still eating crab legs. Like we never
Yeah.
changed. Cause as long as I got Washington Post, I'm good, baby.
And everybody else got unemployment, right?
It ain't nothing with getting
I work my
unemployment
1 day a
or
week.
somebody helping you. But at the same time, man, you gotta get out here and understand, like, this shit could be over at any time.
Yep.
And I think
And
that's the
what
thing that
distorts
people
us.
don't understand. When I first started doing the whole TLC thing, I would have to say,
TLC
like,
what?
Total Life Changes, selling the
you
tea
doing that?
and stuff like that.
Sure.
You
So-
show that ass like you show that. I'm a fucking milk.
You just don't watch
She about to get the fans only page.
But anyway,
Oh, she get a fan only face. I'm subscribing,
Bam. Okay,
baby.
bam, I'm speaking here. So, anywho, when I first started doing it, the most important thing that I heard that, even though I didn't sign up the first time, was when she said, I don't care if you don't sell tea.
You gotta do something.
If you don't get yourself a home-based business or an internet business, because when these brick and mortars shut down, or when when you can't get a job because of your age or whatever's going on in your
job
life,
quits you.
there you go. You residual income.
Yeah, and people don't understand.
They don't.
The same
There it
principle of hustling applies to any level of hustling. You could be selling drugs, selling teas, or motherfuckers selling
There you
burgers.
go.
It's always get the best product and sell it. That's the key to hustling. And when you do that, you will be profitable.
Hey, we
If
said
you're
one thing.
not serious about your business,
You're
then
not
you're
gonna
not
get
going to
paid.
make no money
You're not gonna get
anyway.
paid. Because a lot of people get the job because they like security. A job is security. Is you know that your check gonna be there every 2 weeks. But when you invest your money, like I do, invest my money in different things, I'm taking the risk every time. But the reward, when the reward hit, it hit.
That's nice.
And when it don't hit, I take the loss. But usually I don't take no loss because I'm smart about what I invest in.
You know
what
the
I'm
crazy
saying?
thing to those pandemic? The goddamn crab houses and the liquor stores every day.
What, in the black community?
In the black community?
I'm gonna be honest.
Crabs.
I was eating crabs a lot.
What's with
so
the
I gotta
Tito's?
say, I ain't gonna lie.
When it comes to liquor, every day,
I love
dog,
crab
when I was
legs.
at home, I was buying a fifth of Tito's every day, and we was ordering
I wasn't
crab
drinking
legs.
though. I wasn't giving them my money though.
was
But
good.
I
I'm
was
not
giving the
true.
crab man my money.
I mean,
I was ordering crab legs and everything.
during this pandemic and shit,
Them little wine coolers.
I just felt,
Oh yeah.
I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, all this shit that just went on, it just was the time just to get healthy, your mind
Sit
right,
back,
get your
relax.
hustle together,
Yeah.
get
They
your
gave you a
thoughts
lot of
right.
time to think.
You know what I'm saying? And I swear, like, it just got my mind so clear when you don't gotta move around and all the
Yeah.
bullshit and so many things taking your attention
All them
away. Because
distractions.
really, you're supposed to meditate every day, but the regular stresses of life take you away from just having that me time to find yourself. Because we'll lose ourselves in this world that's not even real.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't got me goddamn bike, man.
It doesn't
Hey,
stop
but
for
and
anybody.
And you gotta let me say this one time, Ben, before you speak. And one thing about it, when you're at motherfucking one with yourself, you're the happiest you ever been. I don't care. Like right now, I can buy all the designer shit I want. I can do whatever I want. But I don't even care about none of that shit no more. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I care about
That's what
just
I-
being
yeah.
happy and at peace and doing what I love. I ain't selling for nothing. I ain't going for nothing. I'm strictly for what I want out of life and shit. And if somebody can match what I want out of life, they can come on board. But if not, keep it moving. I want to be happy and shit. I don't want to stress.
What happy look like?
I mean, it's just being happy with
Like
self,
this.
like smiling every day.
I don't smile.
Doing-
Let me
doing-
see you smile, Brent. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Hey,
Hey, nah,
fuck
Like
that.
just doing
Pull
what
the
I
teeth
love
out
to do.
for me, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Guess what?
Doing what I love to do.
Dog.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
What you
just,
love to do? Because you don't give us none of that. What you love
I
to
love to
do?
do this.
I just love researching and talking to my people and just going forward in
Being
life
business.
and helping my
Yeah.
people. Like
We saw you doing that rapping
yeah.
on the social media.
Yeah.
We saw that
Making
rapping. Yeah, we saw that
videos.
video.
No,
I
that was his
said,
artist, though.
Yeah,
that
that's
wasn't
my
him.
artist.
That was his
Yeah.
artist. We on business move. We
Yeah,
ain't
I
rapping
don't,
no
I
more.
don't do music no more and shit because
We in the
I
background.
got to the highest level that you can get to in music, and I seen what was going on, and I just didn't want to be that no more.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather give my game to a youngin' and we build up and come
There
back.
it is.
You know what I'm saying? I sat around millionaires and shit like that. I got the game for millionaires. So when I got that game, I'm like, man, shit, I'm about to be out. I'm about to run back to the hood, build my shit out, and I see y'all niggas in a couple years when I'm a millionaire and shit. And it's
I know
just a
that's
different
right.
feeling. I could have stayed there and just tagged along and worked my way in as on some fuck nigga shit, but I want to be the boss.
But
Like
you
I ain't under no fuck niggas and shit.
So
Fuck
question
that.
for you. So what did you see that you wouldn't do to your artist that was done? You know, like something that you saw
Yeah.
that you was like, I would never do this to my artist.
Just
or
keep it
anybody.
real.
You gotta
I
educate
just
them
I
too,
just
man.
keep
I was
it
gonna say
real. Like
educate them, yeah.
motherfucking, I'm relatable to my artist and shit because he come from the same shit that I come from. So I can help him dodge a lot of shit that these industry try to put on people that really fucks people's careers. Like right now, my artist is his own boss. He got his own company. You know what I'm saying? I taught him how to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We not going under nobody. We don't need nobody's money. We doing
Exactly.
us. We self-sufficient.
That's great.
And we'll rock it like that, and we'll just be independent. Like we on DistroKid, we get 85% of our money, and our shit is on all the stores.
Y'all
You
hear
know what I'm
that? He
saying?
don't look at that as cutting him out or
Yeah.
anything like that. He see his
we
artist
do the
as
same
growth.
Yeah.
And we do the same thing.
Like,
with
like,
people
cause I just wanna I feel like what I was put on earth to do was to teach my people. Like I was put in certain positions to get there and see what's going on, to lead my people. Like, I always been a leader. I always been a teacher of my people and shit. And I just want to see my people grow and have a peaceful mind and get away from the street shit, because that street shit was a trick. I wasted so many years being a street nigga when I could have been rich. That shit was falsehood. All I was doing was serving drugs that was hurting my own people. I was shooting my own people. I was doing a lot of nut-ass shit that didn't really equal to nothing. And when I left all that shit alone and shit is when I started being happy. When I stopped having friends and shit like that and spreading my energy all over the place and shit, I started being happy.
Do you have any of those people from then that you consider that's still friends? Because you said that's
nah,
I don't.
Right now, I don't have any friends. I got people I fuck with and shit like that, and family.
Associates.
I don't have any friends no more because I'm just scared just to get my heart out, because I'm a person like if I
Brandon,
fuck with.
You can give your heart to the T-spot.
You know what I'm saying? If I give my heart, I give all of myself and shit, and I'm scared to do that because if you mishandle me, I don't know how I'm gonna take that.
I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
What's the best?
So I on some real shit, I be scared to do that. You know what I'm saying? I almost run away from commitment sometimes because I'm just scared.
Don't run away from commitment.
To give that type of love out, because giving your heart out
Brandon,
is dangerous.
love is a beautiful thing.
I mean, it is. It's more
So Brandon, let me ask you a question. What's the best advice you got for the youth right now? Young kings coming up.
Man, just do your research, man. Learn yourself. Like, one thing about keeping it real is keeping it real with oneself first. If you can't keep it real with yourself first, you can't keep it real with no one. And just get knowledge about what you're doing out here.
Where does the research start?
You know what I'm saying, man? The research starts just with you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the mind.
No, because you have to be able to read. When you say find the research, sometimes research has to start somewhere.
Research starts with the seed in your head that you want to learn. Like, a lot of people don't want to learn. You can put research in front of somebody. They might watch this shit for 2 seconds and turn it off because it's not loving hip hop. It's not entertainment.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to sit through that shit and really see what the fuck going on, because the research is boring. It is a boring task.
It is. Yes,
you know what I'm saying? But
that's the only
when
way
you
you're
know,
gonna learn, though.
you know, and being a person in the know is better than being a person not in the know, because you'll be a sheep like the rest of these motherfuckers out here.
Yeah. And I want to say this with Moon was talking.
What you want to say?
When he say do your research, I'm gonna play this right here. My man just came home from 17 years, and he said he feel like Moon said he feel like authority. He just 70 years. He feel like he had to give back to his neighborhood, to get back to you. Like, this not the way to go. Y'all niggas don't want to do no penitentiary time. It's different from going to D.C. jail. But once you go to out of town, nobody give a fuck about
Nobody come to see you.
And that's one thing we try to do. That's why me and Moon connect, because we on the same shit. People might say, oh, man, you and Moon disconnected. But just like he got artists, I got artists. That's why I'm dropping my last album, because it's something that we trying to teach. It's not for us. I'm 43. I just turned 43 years old. Who the fuck gonna sign me at this time?
They not.
I feel real good to be a host, and I really push the youngest. He got a young artist. I got a young female artist, and we just pushing them out there. We just played their video back to back on our show, and we got to have it respond. It's not about us. It's about what we can do. We done already got it shine. We done been at the Howard Theaters, the Atlantas, the Miamis, the South Carolina, the CIAAs, all that.
You still going too.
Daytona Beach. But nah, we just here to push the youngest. That's why I say to you program.
One thing about it, to tell these youngers and shit, man, it's not cool dying early. It's not cool going to jail for life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And your bitch fucking your man and shit because you in jail for life. You know what I'm saying?
Jail, I'm gonna fuck your bitch. I ain't lying.
You disrespecting somebody.
Hey, look at man.
Don't go to
Open
jail.
ass out
You
there.
know what I'm saying? See, they gotta worry about. You gotta worry about man.
That's why niggas be telling about niggas like him.
Right. Because he always got something crazy to say.
That nigga coming to jail. He coming in with me.
You
know what I'm saying?
I'm a fucking bitch. He know I'm a fucking bitch. He just ain't trying to put me out there. Like,
Terrible.
he ain't talking about.
Hey,
Bam said it's open season.
we're gonna take a quick pause for the calls, man.
Oh, God.
This is
This fuck is
T-Spot
crazy.
once again, live in effect, always correct. 8 to 10 Uncensored Network, man. Like I tell y'all, this shit was about to get hot, man. Look, I am the Disputed Clown Prince. Hold it down. Tasha T, Cleopatra Jackson, Brandon Moon. And if you go to jail, the niggas ain't gonna fuck your girl, Brand Morris, man. We'll be right back, y'all.
I'm gonna fuck your bitch.
Come on.
Be the first nigga to
guess what? Hey, when I see you, yeah, I get a little happy. Hey, Black Brown, I get a little happy when I see you. What? Baby, when I see you, yeah, I get a little happy. Hey, Francine, I get a little happy when you party with me. Well, guess what? When I see you, yeah. Hey, Jay, hey, Randy, I get happy when you party with me. Guess what? When I see you, yeah, yeah. Hey, Cole, I get a little happy when I see you. What? When I see you, yeah, Listen, fellas, I put your picture on my mirror. Start to blush when somebody says your name. And my stomach is a pain. See you walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Try to stand, but my knees go weak. What's happening to me? Anybody can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow. He got me staring out the window. Wish on a star for a sign. That's the reason why. Oh, yeah. Hey, see you. Hey, Marlon, you sexy boy. Hey. Oh, no. When I see you. Hey, fellas, listen. I scribble X and O's on my notebook, checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself up in the zone. I get nervous when you call. Say I'm not home. See your face. I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email at home? I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? Yeah, I lay my head on my pillow. He got me staring out the window. Was on a stop for a sign. That's the reason why. Oh, yeah. See you. Marlon, so sexy boy. Oh, no. When I see you. Listen, something now is taking over me. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna run. I'm just gonna stand here and see. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. See you. Said you're so sexy, boy. Yeah. Oh, no. When I see you. Hey, Fox, hold me down, listen. Well, guess what? When I see you, yeah. Hey, sweet Savita, hey, get happy when you party with me. Hey, Janine, when I see you, yeah, I get a little happy. Hey, Tony, I get a little happy when you party with me. Hey, Tim, when I see you, yeah, I get a little happy. Hey, Marlon, I get a little happy when you party with me. Hey, Jay, when I see you, yeah, I get a little happy. Hey, Nico, I get a little happy when I see you. What? Hey, when I see you, yeah. Hey, Playboy, I get a little happy. What? Happy when you party with me. Hey, when I see you,
Wait a minute. Look, hey, with that 669, damn you fine girl. Just give it to me one more time. Get low,
Get low,
get low,
get low.
get low.
All my ladies.
We're back live and direct. This is the T Spot. Each and every Wednesday, 8 to 10, Uncensored Network. Got my man Brandon Moon hanging out with us
Yo.
in the T Spot. Him, the controversial one himself. the dude bad morals, man. So like I say, man, during this pandemic, man, we've been off the air for like about 60 days, something like that, man.
Yeah, 3 months.
Yeah. So
90 days.
So what you feel like being back? Y'all first show was Saturday, right?
Yeah.
So what it feel like being back, man?
Man, it just feel good, man. I just love talking to the people, man. I just love just putting information out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just a beautiful thing, man, to have a platform. Like a lot of these people talk their shit from the couch.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
we got a
able to-
platform. We can talk to the people directly because we out here building. We have something that we're building. Like that's why I be so hard on like people that come at me and shit. Like, nigga, we got platforms. Ooh, you talking shit just on the net.
Right.
You did what?
No logo, no.
Get on here and talk to thousands of people about your bitch ass.
And shit.
Now you got something to talk about.
And shit.
So what did you think about Mayor Bowser and her Black Lives Matter?
I mean, being the all the way
No, real
knowledgeable
talk.
person and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real
I don't
thoughts.
really rock with the Black Lives Matter thing because I know who funds it. A
Right.
dude named George
I got
Soros
that.
Right.
that funds, you know what I'm saying, a lot of evil things out here, and Black Lives Matter is one of them. So, you know what I'm saying? Before you follow something, please do your research about what's going on and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it, I feel like Mayor Bowser just handled the city wrong. Like, get the military in here, clear this shit up because we don't need that down here. Like, that shit ain't happening up here. Why the fuck? Because, you know, people in the DMV, when they hear niggas can come outside and do shit like that, they take it too far.
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
and that was packed.
And
Too
that was
far.
one thing with the social distancing.
Yeah.
You see the fight on the basketball court on South East, like 300
Yeah.
people out there drinking, smoking, and the police came out
I
there.
missed that.
Not one nigga with a George Floyd shirt on.
Not one. Not
George
one.
Floyd was not even on the mind.
And they was fighting the cops
They
out
probably
there.
had BAM shirt on, didn't they?
Like, come on, man. Like, you just gotta know what you're getting yourself into out here, and that just comes with being just ignorant to knowledge. People put the Black Lives Matter shit on, and you don't even know that's an evil entity for real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely,
That's part of the agenda.
He trademarked
Do
it
you
too.
think
He
she
getting
was
paid.
thinking about that when she did that?
Yeah, she's in power. She definitely knows.
No, I'm saying, do you think that she was like really thinking about, or were you thinking that she was
The
just thinking about the
organization?
words?
She's in power. She knows exactly what's going on out here.
Okay. I'm giving her a couple.
You ain't trying to
She's
dumb
in
it down,
power. She
huh?
knows. She getting them real calls and shit.
So
She
he
knows
uses
exactly
a black woman as the
Yeah.
face of Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, you know what I'm
You know,
saying?
and
And you
the
look it up, George Soros is paying these people, man.
Yeah.
They actually have motherfucking, it's a group called Antifa, and they're out there, the ones that's burning the buildings down,
Yeah.
and they got bricks
They
and shit
support
set
all of
up.
that stuff.
And these are the people that are causing the riot. So it's like, if this person going there and running the target first, the Antifa people going there and running it 1st fuck shit up, and then other people look
Yeah.
at it and be
We
like,
run up
okay,
in
yeah, I'm about to
there,
go in
yeah.
this
They
motherfucker
support
too.
all of those
You know what I'm saying?
things.
And people don't understand like how that it's a spiritual war going on for the black soul. Like,
It's very
you know what I'm
deep.
saying?
It's
And-
very deep.
And people always look at the face value shit of life, and they don't look at the energy, the spiritual, or
Right.
none of that. Like we're under attack spiritually, like a motherfucker, and people don't even see that.
So let me ask you something, Brandon. You can't get them off of fill out a job application, but they're running to a burning building
Yeah.
for a TV and shit like that. I mean, I gotta man, fuck that job.
Ain't nobody hiring right now,
But
bro.
they running the burning buildings though. You know what I'm saying?
You know, bullshit. I had a friend, motherfucking that was giving out job interviews and shit like that, and people was telling him, motherfucking like, man, I ain't coming back to work, man. I'm getting this stimulus and unemployment, man. Fuck working and
I ain't
shit
gotta
like
pay
that.
the rent.
But
I
they
ain't
know
nothing.
that's
You know
gonna
what
run
I'm
out
saying?
though.
But people don't. People just make the wrong moves. I ain't
I was
saying
gonna
like
say, you
like
know.
going to work is the perfect ideal thing to do, but at the same time and shit, it's part of your plan.
I was going to have a plan
Yeah,
before you start
yeah.
doing something
Yeah.
short term.
They don't have a
wilding
plan
out
at all.
for 1,500, 10,000. You might get 10,000 in unemployment, and niggas wilding the fuck out. You ain't never had 10,000 day in your motherfucking life, and you want to wild the fuck out and don't give a fuck about nothing. Then when that shit gone,
They
no
ain't even
plans,
paying
you
the
ain't
bills,
build
are they?
nothing. Now you talking about, man, I need to fill out this job application.
Right.
Get back.
Yeah,
And
because
you
that
just looking
catch up ain't no
stupid.
joke.
Yeah.
Catch
You
up
looking
is-
stupid.
You know what's
And
crazy
A lot
though?
of people don't understand. They taking a lot of this shit off your next taxes and shit.
Right.
Exactly.
That's
That's
what I
what
was
I'm
saying
saying.
earlier.
You still
Yeah,
have-
hey,
You know what I'm
pay
saying?
that
So in
money back.
January,
Don't
when
get
you
caught up in
looking,
this foolishness
when you looking
now.
to buy that motherfucking Crown Vic next January,
Yeah.
and, shit,
And you think they
don't
gonna get
nothing,
Vic.
don't nothing come back and shit.
No, when you
Don't be surprised,
refund,
man.
and they like, yeah,
Don't be
remember that
surprised, man.
$3,500 we gave you?
You know, it's crazy.
You
I
got
was,
to give us
I was
that
thinking
back.
about the Hurricane Katrina. A nigga walking down the street with a shopping cart with a 50-inch. You in 3 feet of water.
Mm.
No electricity.
Get that TV.
Fuck you steal a TV for?
Because these niggas is dumb, man.
Like, where you gonna watch it at?
People are so mesmerized by
Material
shit
shit.
that, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy out here. People go out here and spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on designer clothes and shit like that. When a nigga like me will fuck your bitch with a white tee on.
Here we go.
And I ain't spent shit but $6.
Now this motherfucker done knocked everything down. Look.
$6 and
Get
shit
him
on a
outta
white
here,
tee.
Brian.
You heard
know
it
what
from
I'm
Bam
saying?
and
Like,
Moon,
it
man.
makes no sense, man. Like, you just gotta just be.
Brandon just said he
gonna fuck his bitch with a $6 t-shirt
With a
on.
$6
I'm
white
done.
tee, man.
I'm done.
Gucci or none of that shit, okay?
And Bam wants you to go to jail so you can fuck your girl.
Once I whip this motherfucking Louis Vuitton on my pants and shit, it ain't.
He said when the Louis Vuitton come out his pants, ladies, I'm done.
And then she gonna spend the stimulus money on them.
Right. You got to.
And the unemployment money.
You gotta pay the dues and shit. You gotta pay the dues and shit, man.
I am done.
I mean,
man.
you would thought that somebody would take that $1,000 check and flipped it.
Yeah.
But it took a straight.
Flip it and do what with it?
They
Flip
went
it.
and got crabs.
They went and got them Ciroc. Them crabs was going like one time with like $80 a dozen.
$80 a dozen.
Like, God damn.
We know. And then you had that big gulp cup slurping that Slurpee out of it.
Man, let me tell you something, man.
Give me some of the
If anybody pay attention,
Yeah, cause he complains about the crab legs being small at the gin and shit.
man, let me tell you
Oh,
something.
man, drinking in here tonight, man. That's his right there?
Yeah,
God.
he already looked at me. Didn't say nobody none.
Tito Jackson and shit. Hey, Tito Jackson.
That dude, Bam, the only dude I know that would go live in the kitchen
with the big old
big
cup.
old cups upside down in the cabinet.
He said, I'm trying to clean up. That's what he said this
My
morning.
bad go 80 lives a day and shit.
I know. I said, I'm about to start doing that shit. As many as Bam got.
And then he talking about, I'm waiting for this to load up. Wait till we wake up, nigga.
He waiting on the people to get on, he said, before he say something.
When I load up, everybody watch me.
Yeah.
They all watching you,
When
Bam.
they watch me, guess what? Mission accomplished.
That's right. The Bam said the
No.
mission is
This way to the mall boat.
Right.
Hey,
Because they want to see what the hell you going to say.
I want y'all to log in to his page about 11 o'clock tomorrow when he at work stacking them bundles. And all you, I'm doing 16 hours a day.
He on vacation.
And all you
Uh-oh.
lazy ass
He
niggas.
got some crab
It's
legs.
his birthday week.
I'm on vacation.
Hey, I'm in about 3 hours.
He on vacation.
Yeah, all I gotta say, man, we just gotta do better, man.
Bam, the show is almost over, goddammit. The show is over. Shit. What you want to say?
Don't end the show yet.
No, take horses. You
No,
talk-
no,
he
I'm
like-
taking yours.
You taking horses. You taking horses. Take horses. He blasting.
You don't want me blast horses.
Look, take
Now,
horses.
Now you give me mine, I'm about to fuck you up too.
You can't fuck
Hey,
me
look.
up. You can't fuck me
I'm
up.
not going to let you fuck
I
my
gotta
boo
tell the
up.
story. I know all y'all think I'm drunk, but guess what?
He ain't drunk.
Horse did this, right? Horse picked me up one night, though. I gotta tell y'all. Horse picked me up and said, Bam, I'm gonna do a double with you. I said, all right. I got work Friday night, Saturday morning. By time 2 a.m.
No.
What time
Tell the
2
truth.
a.m.
Let
Tell
Bam
the-
tell the story first. Hold on, let him tell the story first.
I was about to say, this sounds
We supposed to do
interesting. I should've let you sit down.
9:30 to 1:30 p.m. And I know you knew this because he called you. The time 1:30 hit.
No, it's 9 to 5.
No, let me talk.
What
5 in
happened
the
to
morning.
Bam? What happened, Bam?
I ain't gonna be able to do it. He said,
He
Bam.
had them purple
Hey,
shoes
look.
on.
He said,
had
Bam.
them purple shoes on.
Hey, look. He said,
had him crossed.
He said,
I
Bam,
went to
you
work.
going home with me? I said, nah, I'm gonna stay do my double. He said, I ain't gonna be able to do it, champ.
He had them powerful crops.
Already. Hey, look. He said, I already called. Told him my sick pay for the early morning. It's 1:30. We only work 4 hours. Actually, we only work 2 hours because we got a break for 2 hours. He said, bam. I said, what's up, horse? I ain't gonna be able to do it, champ.
No. Time out.
Hey, look.
When we got
what time we come home?
Tasha said,
don't do that.
She said she ain't in it.
This is favorite word.
Hey,
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Time out.
How those horse? What's your side?
We came to work. I had a double.
This the T-spot side.
So I was supposed to get off at 5 in the morning. Start my next shift at 6. Soon we get to work, he run to the back where the morning work at.
Who ran to the back?
Him.
And
Hey,
you gonna
Slim.
know you like that?
He say, Slim, we're gonna be here past 1 o'clock. Nah. You gonna be here tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Not
Hey,
me,
no,
Slim.
but guess what? He ain't even wait till the morning shift. It's 1:30 a.m. before we even start. I ain't gonna be able to do it, champ.
See, you gotta remember something.
I gotta wake mama up at 4 o'clock too.
Time out.
No, you gotta work 9:30
To
to
5.
5 in the morning, and you get an hour and start your next shift. A whole nother 8
No,
hours.
hell no.
He like, I ain't
doing
gonna be
that.
able
But
to
I
do
be
it,
done
champ.
like 1
How many
o'clock.
times he called
I
me?
got no-
I don't know,
Hey,
but
look,
I
let me
know
talk about-
damn
hey,
well
look,
I wouldn't be
look,
doing
y'all
it.
wouldn't use the excuse.
What?
No excuse. I gotta wake mama at 4 a.m. in the morning. Mama gotta be to work. So I gotta be home to wake her up at 4 a.m. in the morning. I say, ain't this some
Hey,
shit?
Slim. No. 'Cause the shit he do, you gotta
What time
remember
you have to
something.
wake up for work?
I don't know.
No,
I
Saturday
wasn't
morning.
Now she don't know what time she got to wake
What
up.
time you have to wake up?
But you
Thank
know,
you.
I got a flex schedule.
Time
though.
out, time out,
Yeah,
time
You
out.
said I had to wake
Hey,
mama up
Moon,
at 4 in the
check this
morning.
out.
I gotta go home.
For 3 hours, I sit on a
Wait a minute,
forklift,
Moon, hold
and
on
I
for a
just
minute.
use these
Her
2
mama
fingers
didn't know
all
her
night.
schedule for a minute. No,
No, because we got
She said,
my
I
schedule
don't know.
changes day to day.
Hey, look.
So it depends
Hey,
on
Moon,
the day.
time out. Now, there's times when we supposed to work the whole night, right?
Hey, look.
Soon as we coming at 9, we go to lunch around 10:30. He go to lunch, then he don't come back.
Oh,
Next
you
thing I know,
it.
he over Fairfax Hospital, laid up
no.
Tuesday, taking pictures of shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, listen. I went at Fairfax Hospital. I just got a call that the aqua was cranking. So I had to use the excuse to get out of here.
Hey, Slim,
I'm done.
we coming at 9, we go to lunch at 10:30. I look up at 12 o'clock, he on live. Diabetes a bitch, man.
I do that. But at least I'm honest. He ain't gonna lie. He see the motherfucker papers messing up, the machine messing up. I ain't gonna be able to do it, champ.
You gotta make sure he got them purple shoes and he be good to go.
Nah, he don't be having the purple shoes.
Now I wear the purple shoes at work.
He be tired when he get there.
Yeah, I'm wearing some work.
I'm sorry. They like, man, your man Ho is sleeping already. I said, man, my man, all right. All right, man.
Hey,
Ho, let's go. He wake up, he get the motherfucking pilots. That's all I need to know. But when he had that double,
You gotta wake him up and say, come on, get the
but
paper.
hey, listen, when he had that double, I ain't gonna be able to do it, champ.
well, that double, it look good till it's time to do it, champ.
Oh, yeah.
It look good till it's
You ain't
time to do
lying.
it.
Hey, look, boy, what y'all call
Is it time and a half?
I ain't gonna be able to do it, champ.
I'm done.
Hey, I'm real with mine, shit. I ain't gotta go to the hospital or go to the nurse and get sent home. I just ain't gonna make it in the morning, champ. I'm gonna call them 2 hours before the shift start. I can't do it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, though, man, hey, Moon, man, love having you on the show as always,
I
man.
know.
I appreciate
yeah,
you.
I
man.
love
having
I like
you,
this
Brandon.
Real
Moon.
talk, man. Y'all have a beautiful show, man, and I love even being a part of this, man. Real talk.
Right.
No, just real talk for the people,
Thanks
man.
for dropping them gems on us tonight.
We don't tell them what they want, we tell them what they need to hear.
Hey.
man. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That's our civic duty right there, man.
Like it or love it.
So, Stephanie, you got some in them quotes, anything you need to say that's going on? What's going on with you?
Flaming onesies. Flaming onesies. We're going to get
With
something
the
for
butt
Moon
flap.
down there since, Horace said he going to have some.
Oh, Bam said he gonna have one on with his junk out.
with the butt flaps and the zippers in the front.
I'ma say this, hey dog, for y'all niggas ain't got enough motherfucking room in there, hey, don't wear it. You gonna look like stupid. Only big dick niggas could wear this shit. Big dick nniggas and fat pussy females. Y'all, hey look, y'all be here, man. You gotta be honest. You have a onesie. When you think of ones like a onesie, you gotta think of like Long John. So
Like a baby, man.
Yeah, she gonna hug this shit. So if you ain't packing down there, that shit gonna look like a motherfucker pacifier.
love Bam.
The band is not playing tonight.
Oh, God.
Hey.
I gotta get. I buy
So
Bam
if a
another
nigga
bottle
that
of
ain't packing
Tito's.
Don't buy a onesie. How you gonna look? Be honest with him before you buy the product.
It ain't
He
gonna look
be mad
right.
at
He
you.
not gonna
Thank you.
entice
He gonna
me.
be mad at you.
Right.
And all the women, y'all gotta have the fat junk.
You got to have it, yeah.
For a nigga to just
Yeah,
show
you
up.
gotta have the camel toe. I got the camel toe. I'm good.
But we gonna sell it to I am. He gonna have a party by himself.
Yeah, it's more what nigga say. What the fuck is you doing? Embarrassing me. Fuck that.
They gonna say you better get a refund.
Oh God, I can't.
If you buy a onesie and you ain't packing, how that shit look?
Oh, no, I ain't never even won no onesie before.
Hey, look here. Y'all make sure
You gonna buy
y'all
one now, though, Moon.
y'all hit them up on Red Fit Tea, Flaming Onesies. Yeah.
Right.
And we gonna not be afraid of commitment.
If I'm on that OnlyFans, I'm turning up on it.
They gonna come back here mad at you and shit. Calling Brian and shit. Man, your girls on your show show me the one. Them niggas kick me out the party. The girls ain't giving no play and that. They gonna bring y'all for
They trying to sell them. They ain't trying to fill them. They trying to sell them, Jan.
That onesie was not the problem.
Hey, look, y'all make sure y'all hit them on Red Fit Tea, Flaming Onesies, man. They coming soon. They taking orders now. I think next show I'll wear one with my yellow one, my purple Crocs.
Okay,
What the
well
fuck?
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that.
With the onesie.
I ain't scared. Like I say, this is the T spot.
Be like that, look.
We're
Ladies
back
would love to see you with the
each and every
onesie.
Wednesday, 8 to 10. Uncensored Network. Y'all make sure y'all check us out, man. I'm just the Clown Prince. Holding it down. Tosh with the T. Hollywood Steph. Brandon Moon.
Yo.
Take us away, y'all.
Oh man.
Nick, will you buy one?
We got something special for y'all tonight, you know what I'm saying? I think y'all gonna enjoy this one right here. You know what I'm saying? Roll with it, roll with it. Yeah. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna keep fronting tonight, or y'all gonna get on in. You know what I'm saying? Up and up in here tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, true. What?
Give me your